printing. I really wish they would stream like that. It doesn't happen on the Xbox. Hey, you're playing a game on your Xbox. Is it okay to share the data with them? Because you can't say no. Say no, and it's like, well, you don't get to play it. It's stupid. Oh God. So I feel that Microsoft need to start sending games back to do this. That's my joypad. Kind of hoping to play it on keyboard on my joypad. That's a lot of screens I just jumped through. If I don't use the mouse. Oh,
Ew.
What's with my mouse cursor? What's that? Talking about 20 frames a second. My mouse.
Oh.
Hey, oh.
No. Mine's loading. I know nothing about this game, have I? Absolutely nothing.
I will turn the volume down. As far as I know, I say it's Left 4 Dead. It's a bit Left 4 Dead. But it's a horde-based squad game thing rather than a story-based one. I mean, it's Left 4 Dead as opposed to BioShock or Destiny. You know, so it's fixed levels that you play through, or somewhat randomized levels, as opposed to endless grind like Destiny or like fixed 10-hour story thing like BioShock.
Endless grind in Destiny. I haven't played Destiny for a while, to be fair.
You've run out of grind.
Did all the grind.
So have you seen the Matrix demo yet? You don't have a console, do you?
I don't have a console. No, I don't.
You have never seen something like it. It is genuinely, and I do not exaggerate in the slightest, I couldn't tell what was real and what was CGI. That is not a joke. And I twinge at Twitch, sorry, when I see like Disney's attempt at CGI characters, you know, de-aging. It doesn't work. This fooled me. This was unbelievable. I've never seen CGI like it, and it's real time. And the reason I bring it up is we are firmly in the middle of Skyrim with the quality of the model I've got standing on the left there. But yeah, it's console only, but you've genuinely
your streamer.
Never seen anything like it.
Should I click start new game?
I have clicked start new game. But I assume I invite you guys in a second. I don't know.
My parents were scientists.
Skip.
They taught me biology.
I'm here to kill aliens, not to talk to people. Oh my God, that's shoddy. Just. Oh, see, now motion blur I feel is important, and games should have motion blur, and this game does not do it right. Why is that wrong? Where do I? We just try inviting directly. Okay. Invite to game. Invite to game. I have invited you to game.
I've received your invite. I'm just creating a character. And that's for every game. I try and make it look as similar to me as possible.
Me too. That's why I'm a Chinese bloke with
Purple head.
Yep. On the internet, no one knows you're a purple-haired Chinese bloke.
Okay, so accept.
Sounds
Cannot
good.
join game.
I maybe a few. I keep checking my.
Oh my god!
What?
What are these gun noises? Have you shot your gun yet?
Oh, that's exactly what it sounds like in the
We got
film.
woke by a distress
Okay.
call. A Dr. Tim ordered my...
Yeah, so I can't join your game. Why can't I
Hey,
join
we
your game?
didn't get a chance. You look with our well, we're remember you and me both. Let's do this.
Here we go. I'm down to the campaign.
Oh, you
Matchmaking
just want all the people with
unavailable.
all the stuff. Okay, good.
Online play is currently unavailable.
Yeah,
Does
well,
it
that's
mean?
not going to go
Does
well.
it mean the servers are down, or does it mean you haven't unlocked enough?
Unsure.
Matchmaking. I have a funny feeling I have to do the first. No, wait, hold on. Current fire team. There we go. No, wait, hold on. Can you right-click join me or not? Is that
No, it's grayed out.
Okay, let me try inviting you again. Now I'm actually.
Accept. I cannot join game. Error. Cannot join game.
Well, hold on. Let me put it on casual. Let me just blast through the mission then. Are you sure you're split on casual? Yes, I am.
Fire team, this is a rescue mission. You're boarding Katanga, a derelict orbital refinery.
What are you doing then? I'm ready to do another mission. Open mission select. Just the priority one, I know.
I'm doing the first one on easy.
Tim Honecker, a Weyland Yutani scientist.
Oh, I've got 2
Mount
bots.
up, people.
That's horrible. But yeah, I'm assuming
You look absolutely abysmal.
I'm assuming this is a tutorial mission, but just dressed up so it doesn't look like a tutorial mission. That's my assumption. Okay, I've put it on easy.
We got a ping on Dr. Honecker's
Have you never
personal
seen
data
Aliens,
transmitter.
then?
He's not far in.
I have years ago.
One of the best
First,
films
we
ever
need a
made.
deck plan. Pull one off a terminal and chlorine extraction. Huh. Just emergency lights. And maybe
Running
we can kick
through
the backup
level,
power
I
after we
am
grab
playing on
Honecker.
easy. Ba, 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 ba. Comes a
Patch into the
whore.
console. I'll pull it down over wireless.
I'm hacking. I'm in.
Give me a second.
I'm not sure I agree on the
Got a
third
deck
person
plan.
camera
Backup
view there.
generator is beyond Honecker's ping. We can kick it after we grab him.
Are they scientists or
Part of the genre of the game.
I think it's trying to be somewhere between Gears of War and Left 4 Dead.
Our man should be in the junction ahead.
Oh good, I just saw a reward from
Honecker,
Xbox
this
Live.
is the Colonial Marines. You hearing me?
Oh, that's very... It's got the acid.
Acid damage.
Should we wait
Not
or play the
encouraging.
mission?
Continue your sweet
You have to play the mission.
Well, no,
Otherwise,
I might be able to invite you once I've done the mission.
Okay.
But,
Difficulty casual.
yeah, I'm just running through the
Right
mission.
here.
Just so
High speed incoming. Get hot. Don't lock up. Way more than I expected. Watch the route in. This is so fucked.
Okay, I wish the comms lady would shut up commenting on what a terrible situation I'm in. I'm busy, you be quiet.
I didn't expect so many.
Unless that's me talking.
Hey, on the deck, Honecker's PDT chip. He cut it out. But why?
I'm going to have to say so far, that combat was not very satisfying. Like, for all my complaints about Generation Zero,
Doors
the
well
combat
lit
was
shut.
great. Like, the
Sloppy work.
the
Because Honecker
feel
went this
of the
way.
combat and the movement and the guns and the sounds. And this just felt floaty. And I just pointed the guns at them for a moment and they just sort of died unsatisfyingly.
Yeah. I mean, you are also on casual, but in the same
Hey,
way,
I
yeah,
got an
this
idea
is
how
at
to
least
track down Honecker.
one of the most satisfying kind of gun games I've played was Killing Floor 2. Or Killing Floor and Killing Floor 2.
Well-
that is satisfying when you shoot stuff with them.
Bear in mind, Black for Blood, the mobs are very, very easy to kill. Very easy, but very satisfying to kill. These ones, when they die, they just sort of flop to the floor. I assume these are robots rather than people. Like these. Oh, they are robots. Okay.
New signal. Watch its attacks.
My helper robots are doing like little barrel rolls and shit. Yeah, they didn't get the sound. They didn't get the modulation correct, unfortunately. Oh yes, it's got Gears of War style covering shooting, which is good. I love me some blind firing.
Probably. Release the locks. Anyway,
I mean, as I said,
thinking we can track the doctor
I'll
using
wait for it to
station
come to Game
logs.
Pass is the new. I'll wait for it to go on sale.
I found a data access point, but it's further in. Concentrate on getting the power up.
Oh good, I just overclocked. What have I overclocked?
I've never run into an acid-spitting morph. Where did these come from?
Stop talking.
Dynamo
shit, wrong
move's just
button.
ahead. Restart's mostly automated.
A grenade. By accident, which is not something you want to hear, is it?
Prowler.
It doesn't help this alien got stuck on an invisible wall and just sort of climbed up an invisible wall. Stay still. I'm trying to heal you.
You'll be fine.
I don't know, Zebra, because I'm not running. I'm not watching it. I'm trying to skip through so I can play the game multiplayer. I mean, the game's even called Fire Team Elite, not... This
Spinning this up
ragdolling
is
is
gonna make noise,
not very
vibration,
good.
heat, whatever bugs key off, they'll catch it. Be ready for a fight when you switch on.
It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah, the motion blur is... There's something wrong with it. I don't know what they've managed to do. They've definitely done something wrong.
This thing's been idle a long while. It's gonna take time to... Movement!
Yeah, well, this is the thing. She should shut up while I'm in combat. Oh no, there's lots of them. There's more than I thought. What are we going to do? She just shouted movement. Wait, that's brilliant.
Movement!
Yeah, but where? You know, around.
I thought that the aliens were supposed to be very deadly.
Well, you're on casual, so... And in Aliens, yes and no. Not when you've got firepower.
Dynamo just finished injecting
But rather
lubricant.
than tens or thousands of enemies, it's more like 2 or 3.
No, I mean, there's about... I think I've had a dozen going at once here.
H2 feeds just connected. Getting there. Shit, that's a warrior. power to the mains.
Sorry, it bit me a bunch, but it didn't kill me.
Nice. We'll send a follow-up engineering team to get that mess fixed proper.
Rearming.
Yeah, it's quite a big battle at
Heading
the
aft
end.
toward the core.
Oh. But Aliens was the pacing was what made Aliens. There was quiet, there was tension. This is a bit more. I mean, again, it might just be the tutorial mission, a little bit. But unfortunately,
So bad.
I don't really. I'm not really scared of the aliens as part of the issue either. Oh, there's some aliens. Oh, cool! I have a sentry gun. I should have used that. Used a sentry gun before the last
Got
fight.
another swarm brewing. Break out the heavy shit. This is gonna get
You have a
spicy.
sentry gun? I know I do, but I think I'm a different class. I am a different class to you.
I'm just whatever the default was.
You're a gunner.
Apparently I am. Oops.
Let's see.
I've done it already.
Oh, your connection to the host has been lost, right?
What?
Yeah, so I was in the middle of a campaign, in the first campaign, it was lost connection.
To what?
Yeah, the server?
What server? You're
Don't ask me, I don't know.
Oh, the Back to Blood developer just got bought up by Tencent, by the way.
I'm going to wait until you do that, because otherwise it means
Yeah.
I have to. If I have to do it again anyway, then no thanks. That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, never at any point should you. Well, there should be no concept of lost connection. It should be just, please wait, reconnecting to server. You know, sorry, you have to stop playing now.
She's our battalion's medic.
Is never should be a thing.
Hello, Marines. It is a pleasure to work
Oh,
with
but I
you.
have a new lady talking to me now. We done? Am I healed? No.
Listen.
The environment is like clean. The gameplay doesn't like support the feeling.
Well, again, it might just be this mission. This mission might be just very, very shooty. I mean, the aliens should scare the shit out of you. It's like, oh fuck, there's an alien, rather than just keep my trigger down to a whole road instead.
Running a bypass.
Like the grenades are massively unsatisfying. They just sort of go, boop, with a little puff of smoke. I'm transferring the data.
Accessing. Thank you. I will be a moment.
Got it. While S runs through the logs, you keep heading aft.
Don't know. So, yeah, that's what I mean. There should not be this many aliens. There should be a quarter, and they should be nasty and scary, like the original AVP game, which is still stand out the best Aliens game, which is crazy because that was the year 2000. One of the good thing about the Aliens game, so the year 2001, was it managed to do a good job of making everything quite hard to look at. So you couldn't just go, here, like it's outlining the fucking aliens for me. Whereas that one, sometimes you shot at bits of wall you thought was an alien because you were scared by them. I mean, you couldn't easily tell. I mean, very, very, very heavy film grain. But this game's outlining the aliens, so I know what to shoot. I'm running out of ammo, apparently.
Yeah, a lot of computer games take the perception part of combat like away.
Yes. So Quake, if you remember Quake, the original Quake, it never put the camera still. It constantly moved the camera, just a half a centimetre. So you couldn't pixel hunt. You couldn't freeze the camera dead and look out across a multiplayer battlefield and shoot at the 2 pixels that were moving. And not enough games do that. I mean, people bitch heavily about things like motion blur and fog, and it's like the idea is that you aren't there. You know, you can't see properly, or you're blinded by what's it called? When eye adaptation and stuff like that. I mean, this is on purpose. But you're quite right. It's something that a lot of games just don't do. It's like people want absolute perfect 2020 vision rather than having to try and look through.
Pardon me. 2 weeks ago, the mainframe on Deck 41 was accessed, I believe by Dr. Honecker.
When we reach Honecker, we're gonna find a science parade set to the core.
Yeah, I've got robots helping me because I couldn't. It just maybe it's not. I'm not supposed to have robots here, by the way, but the server was actually down. Hence why you got kicked off. If I get kicked off now, I'm just going to go and just play Doom on the Xbox.
Isn't having server downs near launch or like promotions kind of bad?
Well, this game's been out for
Kind of bad.
4 or 5 months. Well, you say that, but I mean, can you name a multiplayer game that hasn't had a heavy issue on launch? You know, Diablo, Warcraft, Destiny, like they all do.
New World.
The thing is, I mean, New World's a good example, actually, because if Amazon can't do it right, it can't be done right. That's
the ironic thing.
It's not, lol, look, Amazon has screwed up. They failed to do it, and they have the best back-end infrastructure in the world. There is none better. Your expectations are too high.
Yeah, but, I mean, saying that, I don't think they actually utilised it. I don't know what they've done.
Listen.
But it was terrible.
The problem is you can't scale servers up that quickly. There's a limit to how many people you can have on a single server, and you have the issue that I know one game that did do it right, and that was Conan.
Exiles?
The older Conan game around 2008. Yeah, they did it right, but only by over provisioning servers by about tenfold. So the servers were all dead because they spread people out too thinly, and then within a week they were having to shut down and collapse servers. Because they were burning through all their money very, very quickly.
I mean, New World had, I think it was something like 1,000 people per server, or something weird. Like that feels quite like. I think it was something stupidly low. I can't remember actually. I have to double check. Maybe 10,000.
Because Warcraft, I think, was about 35,000 per server.
Same deal as the
Or per
Expect little friends to pop out all over when this turns on. Elevator 17 deck south.
Oh shit!
Take a
Through the
while to
grenade.
show. Set up a perimeter, then hit the call button.
Set up a perimeter. What does that mean? Draw like a circle on the floor.
Here they come.
I have to. All right, I have to hold off for 3 minutes. Now I've just highlighted that guy's boots for some reason.
Okay. I think it's 2,000. 2,000 at the moment is the max a server in New World has.
The thing is, though,
Players.
New World it's quite. So in Warcraft, as long as your ping remained below 1,500, it didn't matter. But New World's all dodge and roll and real-time shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't get away with that. Blizzard made these decisions. That, people go, oh, it's not real-time enough, it's not...
It's old now.
Yeah, but it's like...
It was done for a decision, yeah.
It wasn't accidental. They did it because then you play at a fucking modem, in theory. I mean, Tad could play it. Let's face it like that.
Tad can, if Tad can play a game, that's impressive. Sorry, a multiplayer online game.
Yeah, with Lemnis Gate there's one weapon that has very tight feedback between visual thing, like a true hit scan long range weapon. And that's very brutal on connection quality.
Yeah, so you don't put that in your game. You design your game to work. Not you don't design it and just hope. You design it to work. Why in Warcraft there's no concept you can walk through other characters, because there's no point trying to interpolate and work it out, because in practice if I run at you and you run at me, we'll end up clipping through each other, or one of us will think we've clipped through the other one. I also have an ammo crate here that I can infinitely refill my ammo from, so I don't really feel worried in the slightest.
Right side, watch the hole.
Watch the hole.
Just another minute. You got this.
I mean, I'd like the grenades to be about 10 times more dangerous than with friendly fire on. So, you know, you go, right, I'm going to risk a grenade. Rather than what we've got now, which is I'll just keep chucking grenades at my enemy. I mean, aliens had a big thing, you couldn't stand close to them and shoot them because you get acid all over you.
So have you seen Hawkeye, The Expanse, Episode 2, or Star Trek?
No, yes, yes, and no.
Still got that pool open.
Okay.
You figured
I
You're not watching Star Trek anymore.
I haven't pirated it yet.
Like a million.
I watched The Expanse. And Wheel of Time I started too.
So, with The Expanse, what the hell's going on with the pre-credits bit? Are they starting a new story arc? Because there's only 4 episodes left in total. So, what's going on there?
What do you mean? Are they a new what?
Story arc?
There's only 4 episodes left of this season.
No, 4 episodes. That's it. This is the last
Somewhere
season.
Up on Katanga's main
Oh, okay, I didn't know
decks.
that.
Looks like he's been searching for a safe place
That's
to
a bit
hide from
weird.
all the Xenos aboard.
I'm expecting,
Our
in that
mission
case, then
hasn't
a
changed.
lost ending.
Find him.
No questions were answered, and lots of questions were raised.
Okay, so I'm back now. Mission 1, Priority 1, Rescue. Talk to Park. See if you can join me now.
Here's a speech based on the.
See, if I do this.
Not on the racks.
Yep.
And you have to try and invite me.
Anything about hyper? Anyone asks? You didn't get it.
It was weird on episode 2 previously on.
Require me to state that
There was
the
a bit
battalion
like
fabricators
where
may not
the
be used to replicate any
meaning
device
was
and/or
not
system
really
that has not been licensed
clarified.
for use by Colonial Marine
Talking
Corps.
about
Or the new
The
track
Expanse, I'm
by Left
guessing,
Up Well.
and
Yeah.
Love that. All requisitions.
the
come with
what
reward
wasn't
back.
clarified?
I got a nice little
The meaning.
problem
Like the girl encountering various things.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that's about. That wasn't previously
yeah.
on. That was just
Yeah,
kind of a...
That was part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently it was important enough to understand for episode 2, but didn't really come that much.
But overall, very good. I've enjoyed The Expanse all the way through, and I shall be very sad to see it. I'm just going to check, actually. Okay,
I did very much enjoy. Sorry, go on.
Is this the last season of The Expanse? Yep.
I did very much enjoy how they're quite happy to. 90% of the time in space, it's quiet. When the camera's in space, it's quiet. Apart from sometimes a spaceship will come past you, kind of humming by, but otherwise it's quiet, which is nice.
Yes. I'm just trying to work out where the hell I start missions. Again, because I wasn't paying attention. These characters bring up...
The woman at the front, as you walk down the... Yeah. Go towards the ship.
Sure, it's a glorious
To the
day.
right.
I'm ready for
another
another
Let's do
mission.
this.
Oh, she's gone.
Quick play.
Right.
Online... Oh god, I think I've only done the first part of that mission.
Priority 1. Yeah, Priority 1's the bit that you were just doing.
Yeah, I did Priority 1 Ingress, that's Priority 1 Rescue. again, I will
And
say
you can't,
this.
you can't invite me now.
I'm about to invite you, but I'm going to say this again.
Okay.
I understand that games think that you should have to have a certain
Can't
amount of
join game.
gameplay under your belt before you play it online. I fully understand that and 100% beside it, except when I do private invites.
Yeah, so I can't join
Fire
you.
team can't invite. How do I invite people to my game? When you start the game, you'll be in the pre-game lobby. Bring up your menu and tab over to team. Do you mean to current fire team? Fucking learn to write shit. When you are there, you'll see a list of all your friends on that platform.
Yeah, I see. Invite.
Yeah. Where?
Oh, I just invited you. Did you see it?
I see DJ Argus available.
Yeah.
What?
Knives and sharp sticks or bring me back something nice.
What?
Ask
What,
team.
what? What do you mean, what? What do you mean, what?
You said you could join. I don't understand that.
No, I clicked on you and pressed invite. Go to team. So go to the main menu and then go to team top right. Yeah, okay. No. Go to
The main menu.
Keep minimized. Yeah. So I'm waiting for the screen to load and
Out
catch
of
up.
the game, then.
No,
You mean to campaigns?
no, keep going. What?
What do you think?
Why do you
What
have
do you think
different
main
options
menu
to be
is?
So I
What do you think main
get a
menu
different
is?
option. No, Adam,
Okay.
I get a different option. You get campaigns loadout inventory and
Yeah.
then settings. I get campaigns loadout inventory team settings.
Just close the game and rerun it.
Is it
Oh,
because you launched?
update available.
It's because you launched.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Seriously. On the Xbox it goes, there is an update available, you don't have to run, but you won't be able to go online.
Oh,
rather
really?
than just running out and going, yeah.
You launched this game.
I know!
From there.
I know!
But
I
right, let me close
know!
my game down and double check.
But seriously!
Sorry, how do I exit this game?
Oh, F4. It's the button on the left and then the fifth one along the top right.
There's
Okay,
no
in the
obvious way to
settings.
exit out.
Right.
I think we're not going to do this tonight because it's a 17.5 gigabyte, but it's downloading the whole game from scratch by the looks of it. Unless it suddenly goes, hey, that's cached.
Yeah, mine seems okay. I'm just double checking the Microsoft Store to see if that kind of picks up and goes, oh. It was to be fair, mine says modified today in the Xbox. The Microsoft Store.
Yes, I don't think you understand. My PC is on 24 hours a day.
No,
I don't turn it off.
It's done it badly, yeah.
I run the Xbox app 24 hours a day. I don't understand. What is it doing? Like, it's like I wonder if it's actually installing on the wrong drive. No, it's installing on the F drive because it says I've already got Aliens Fireteam installed at 17.4 gigs. But if Jay was here, we could have just talk about things and look at links.
I mean, I was going to ask you anyway. So the Tesla,
Yeah.
you have one.
Oh yes, it's
Do
great.
you? First of all, do you love it?
Um,
Are you in love with it?
I wish it was a lot smaller. It's a lot bigger than my
Yeah.
Impreza, and it's a lot bigger than the smart car. So it is a big. It's not a big car, but
That's
it
and
feels
that's the
big.
Tesla Model 3.
That's the Model 3. A friend of mine has an S, and that's enormous. It's
Gold.
ridiculous. That's huge.
Yeah. So, what your, let's say, like 3, or if you want to carry on, I'll give you 5 favorite features of it.
So I mean, obviously the performance
Not
is
performance related.
Well, the thing is, the performance is incredible. It is genuinely
Yeah,
incredible.
not performance
but
related.
more importantly, I put my foot down, and the surface wasn't all that. So because it's electric, the traction control is incredible. It goes. You can just hear just one tiny tenth of a revolution of the tire, and then it cuts power to that one, and it's just like, wow. I also. It was a bit cold earlier, so
Conditioning.
well, I basically, my food arrived at the arcade, so I just opened up my app and said, just make it nice in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
It's fantastic. I love that about electric cars, especially when So
To be fair, most modern cars have got that anyway. Like that is a much more
they have
common
they
thing.
have cooling. They don't. Some of them do. Some of them don't. A lot of big posh cars don't actually have cooling or heating remotely because they usually run off the engine, or they're going to like eat the battery. Hybrids generally do.
Yeah.
Or very, very expensive Range Rovers, and apparently it's not even legal to do that by the engine in the UK. But a lot of cars do it because you could basically say heat my car, and then the engine comes on in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see what you mean.
yeah.
I'm not sure if I like the sparsity of it. It's odd. So
The
again,
minimalist design.
it's interesting, should we say?
It needs a few more knobs and dials for the basics, right?
Well, no, because when you're driving along, you've got two scroll wheels. It's like a mouse scroll wheel,
Yeah.
and they're 3D scroll wheels, so you can click them and move them left and right as well as up and down. So they're effectively 5 buttons, one of which is 2 of them are quick. But you just click the right stick and say, "My hands are cold," and the seated seats turn on, or you.
Okay, so you have a voice activation.
You've got the voice
on that,
control, yeah. To be fair, earlier I said my hands are cold, and it went Pikachu on the screen. I was like, "What? No." But because it's so quiet in there, my God, it's quiet. It's very, very easy to voice control because I've got foam tires and double-walled insulated glass, so it is really quiet in there.
Have you? I think you've driven up and down motorways or A roads or B roads or
Yeah.
something like that with it, right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing that I noticed the most about driving an electric car is that kind of engine rumble is actually very minorly fatiguing, but on long journeys it does add up.
Yes, I mean, I've had a lot of people get in my Imprets and go, "God, blimey, how could you put up with a noise like that?" And then they are asleep 5 minutes later. They doze off, but just a.
Yeah.
As I said, the performance is interesting because even in that car, if I put my foot down at 70, it's
Just 4-wheel drive, not just 2-wheel.
yeah, four, absolutely 4.
Okay.
Yeah, but like the 70 to 90 sprint is not that impressive. I suspect if I was to do a 70 to 150 drag, I think that Impreza would win. But the 0 to 30 is fucking unhinged in that thing. It's not.
I'd say the North. Well, yeah, they're fast. Like the thing I kind of noticed is because you don't have necessarily the revs, you've got a lot of torque. But the initial kind of 0 to 5, at least on the because I've been in a couple of EVs, different EVs. The 0 to 5s usually seems a little bit slower, but then it goes.
To be fair,
And it might seem like traction control, but like other cars, you just rev up basically and then not drop the clutch. But
yes,
Pretty
electric
much.
motors don't do very well from standstill. They need to have a little bit of spin, just a little bit. To be fair, also, you don't want to put too much power down at that point anyway, 'cause that's when your wheels spin the most because you're
and the
differentials.
traction control. Like then you'd expect the traction control to kind of pick that up.
Yeah, but you don't want the traction control to kick in. You want to avoid having to cut power briefly.
Yeah.
But yeah, electric motors they have full torque from 0. It's not quite true. They have full torque very near 0 RPM, but at
Wait until
0,
it's-
you have to wait for the motors to spin around a bit.
Wait until it's like, I don't know, probably February, March, and it's icy and snowy, and you need to go in your car, and you just go, I need to leave the house in like 15 minutes. Just turn the preconditioning on. Everything will just clear up, and you just drive off without having to clear the car. Beautiful.
I am
35 degrees summer or crazy kind of heat wave, and then you just go, precondition, and you get in your car. It's nice and cool.
The thing is, unfortunately for me, if it's that sort of weather, I'd either take the smart car, put the roof down, or I'd take a bike. But yeah, I know what you mean. The other thing is,
winter for you then.
I'm getting to the point where I don't think I'm going to need a fast charger. I've got one; it's just in the garage, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I've got an outdoor socket, like a weatherproof socket. I think that's fast enough, to be honest. Just sitting here now, it's charging at 10 amps right now because I haven't travel tomorrow. So, but yeah, I'm almost tempted to just get a cheap tablet. I've got a bunch around that I don't use, and just to run the Tesla app on that, just so I can just watch it charge. The app's very good as well, and the software and the infotainment is superb.
So actually, that's one thing I don't really know very much at all because I've I've been in a Tesla, but I don't know anyone with a Tesla, so I've not had a chance to really mess around with like the software.
Uh-huh.
What would you? Is it kind of Apple-esque style, or is it actually intuitive, unlike Apple stuff? Or
the best way of describing it, and I mentioned this before, it feels like a Warcraft expansion. It feels about halfway through the expansion. No, it feels like right at the end of a Warcraft expansion before they do that UI tidy up thing. There's shit everywhere, button after button, cascading menu after cascading menu after cascading menu. Now, I said most of the time you can just use the voice controls, but even so, it took me a little while to. I'm like, well, if I press it, so when you tap the windscreen wipers, the little pop-up pops up so in case you want to change the speed of the windscreen wipers, and then goes away again. There's lots of stuff going on, and it could do with a tidy up. So I was trying to work out where
the windscreen wipers are set on the screen.
No, yeah. So if you click the end of the stalk, you get a single wipe. But if you then, when you press that,
okay,
and if you hold the end of the stalk, it does 3 wipes. But then when you do that,
really weird.
On the menu on the left pops up the little things you can tweak the windscreen wipers, and there's lots of. Hold on, let me see if I can just find out the screenshot because it's driving infotainment.
That seems quite a backwards way of doing it. What's your Impreza do? So what's your windscreen wiper set? I mean, yours doesn't have automatic. I'm guessing rain it won't have automatic windscreen wipers.
Yeah, but you have no up and down for windscreen wipers. Like you just don't. There's because you don't need it. There's on, and that's it.
And you have on, but you don't have a speed change or anything.
Yeah, like so on the Tesla, there's 2 stalks, one for drive mode, one for indicators and flashlights. That's it. There is no what's the word? Way to do the windscreen wipers from the stalk. You just press the button. Yeah, so here we go. So I brought a picture up. Let me just pop it in there so you don't have to wait for the stream. So on the left,
I can see it on the stream. I think
on the left you see. So this is whilst charging, but notice here. So this panel is the sort of. So this is from a left-hand drive car. So normally the speed appears here in the corner, but this screen here has 3 swipes. This bit at the bottom, you can swipe left to right on the bottom quarter of the screen to scrub between these 3 tabs here. And it's things like that. There's layers and tabs and switches and swipes, and it's all quite neatly done. But they are getting to the point where there's an awful lot of stuff in there. So this is old.
They're always going to have that problem though, because they're only going to add more stuff or have to put stuff into more menus.
Well, it's a combination of a problem and not a problem. So because it's all software, you can change it. Whereas if you're relying entirely on hardware buttons, you can't add a new feature. Now the Tesla does have one hilarious issue. So this stalk is what you set the drive modes on. So up for drive, down for reverse. But if you click it all the way down, it puts it into autopilot. But if you want to go into full autopilot, which didn't exist when they shipped the car, there's no button for it. So you have to double tap downwards on the stick. And I was like, oh, you've run out of physical buttons, haven't you? You should have had a very fancy physical toggle for that or something.
Like it's just, I don't know, like, yeah, there's too much stuff on the screen. I mean, I think there's certain things that people use pretty much all the time, I think should be on kind of physical buttons and toggles and switches.
That's how
the other stuff that you don't need that much.
That's how the Ionic and the EV work. So if I bring up, oh fuck's sake, this is such small pic. Oh, there you go. This
like BMW have way too many buttons and toggles and switches, and having a touch screen, they could put a lot of that stuff on there and remove and reduce it. But I think in the opposite way, I think Tesla's got way too few. Yeah,
so a part of it is they want the same car to be the self-driving car of the future. And I understand that. I mean, that does make sense, yeah. So on the Ionic and the EV6, the bottom row of buttons are physical buttons, which is nice. And I like that. You see your speedo goes just here. And the right-hand stalk is for reverse, neutral, drive, park, and down for autopilot, and double down for full self-driving. And it just made me laugh. But yeah, if these were physical buttons and they decide that they've got augmented reality mode or something, you then need to start making physical buttons do double duty. So these ones are cool. The right hand one is always context sensitive. So if you're an autopilot, it sets the autopilot speed, and the left hand one is always the volume. So that works quite well. So this one is a multi-duty button, and that one is a single duty button. But yeah, I am in two minds because, as you all know, the best thing about the Mini is the overhead toggles. That's brilliant. It's a fantastic. I love them. They're so nice.
Yeah.
Whereas
they don't use them for enough things. I wish you could bind them to whatever you want. That'd be great.
I see. Yeah. So here's this is an older version of the Dash here, and this doesn't have the extra bit. So here's the newer one. So you can see here you had car, windscreen, seats, temperature, seats like that. Here in the newer one, you've got car, music, and then this one is an up arrow. So when you tap on this one, about 7 or 8 more menu options appear, like entertainment and toy box and theatre mode and games and things like that.
Which is just like, I mean, to be honest, yeah, you would probably in that car, you just go, screw that. I'll just talk to the car as long as it gets it right.
Pretty good. It is pretty good.
But the ability to be able to, like, while I'm driving, just going, I don't like this radio station, and just click a button and I'm changed. Or, you know what, I'm a bit cold, click a button and the heat's gone up. Or
this is super duper duper colloquial. So if you go, click, my balls are cold, it will turn on the seat heater. If you say, my feet are hot, it will blow cold air on your feet. So it's very, very colloquial, and the natural language understanding of the car is excellent, like absolutely A1, rather than saying blow air 35 degrees at 12-degree angle, and then the computer goes, what is a Pikachu or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
so cars have had that for quite a few years. Where you can literally talk to, what was it, the Mini I had 8 years ago, 7 years ago, could do that. And you basically just say, heat the seat, or my feet are warm, etc. And it will basically redirect the airflow down to your feet or something.
Yeah, well, it doesn't, because that's bollocks. Because I watch CarWow, and he does this a lot. He purposely shows off the voice control. The amount of times that they don't understand his voice.
The BMW ones on the latest ones, hilarious. Yeah, the BMW, the newest generation BMW ones are a lot better. But yeah, you have to basically eloquently ask it certain things all the time, right? But yeah, they've had that for quite a long time, to be fair.
But it's the colloquialism that impresses me more than anything else.
Have you tried doing it in various accents?
I have not.
I've tried it on the BMW. It's quite funny.
I will try being racist at my car tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I put on a proper German accent and spoke to it in German, and it was like, oh, I know exactly what to do.
Because one of the things about fighter planes is fighter planes have entirely physical buttons, because you can feel them. So if this screen was the screens that we had to change depth and things like that, that'd be very good. So you can without looking, run your finger along and then press the button. The Ionic has a couple of rotary dials, and I like that. So bear in mind, as I said, the left-hand scroll wheel is always used for volume. So you always got a scroll wheel for the volume. And the one that controls your speed on cruise mode is very cool. So if you move it up or down, it goes up or down by 1. But if you whiz it quickly, it jumps to the nearest 5. So you can scroll through. And it's really nice and intuitive. And they have done a good job. And
that's 5. That's okay.
The nearest 5 miles an hour. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. No, I understand it. It's just, yeah, I guess if you're going to scroll, I mean, why not just literally allow you to scroll like 1, but every single flick upwards it goes up 1?
It does. Yes, it does do that.
Does that not go?
No, it goes up.
Would that not be?
Yeah, but if you move it 1 notch, it goes 1. If you just go whoosh upwards, like on your mouse, if you just go whoosh upwards, it then goes up by 5, but to the nearest 5.
Yeah, as an example, if I whiz my mouse up or down, it's going to go up or down more than 5, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, but it keeps on going. If you just keep going, it will just keeps going in chunks of 5. But it just works very, very well the way it does it. My printer is having a little bit of weird stringing, but it's going.
What are you printing?
I'm printing a stand for the batteries for the front of my car. So I say I designed. So I got some PVC tubing and some stickers basically, and I 3D printed the caps that I designed. So I've designed some batteries for the front of my car, which are quite cool. And I'm just doing the stands for it. Hey Max.
So hello, Max. So car question then: do you get Tesla supercharging at all, a trial, or do you get some free, you think, or is it a reduced rate for you, or do you have to pay like, what is it, 35 pence per kilowatt hour or something?
It depends where you are. I think the cheapest is 19p and the most expensive is 54. So there's a big...
Okay, bloody hell.
It depends where you are. If you're in the middle of London, there's a big surcharge, basically. If you're in Wales, they don't have electricity is there. But yeah, I don't know. I'll be supercharging it on Christmas Day because I'm going to Oxford and back. And I did think... I don't know if you,
why Oxford, actually? I'm going to be in Oxford on Christmas Day.
I have family there.
You have family in Oxford? I didn't know that.
So the other thing, and I don't know if you've ever done this, but I have been there on Christmas Day. Now, was it either Christmas or New Year's? And I couldn't find a fucking petrol station that was open. I just couldn't.
Oh.
And then it crossed my mind, with an electric car, it's fine, because there's no one there. They're always open. I was like, oh, I quite like that. And it never crossed my mind that was going to be a thing. And
I invented a car that actually is sort of plug-in and petrol.
Yes.
Plug-in and fuel.
like a Prius.
What?
Not
plug-in? What?
Yeah.
Like a hybrid? You mean?
Yeah.
No, not a hybrid. It's got a. Well, I don't know. I suppose it would be hybrid.
A FEV.
Whenever I think of hybrid, and this is just my experience, so I'm probably wrong. Whenever I think of hybrid, I think of, they call them self-charging hybrids. Basically, it's a petrol engine. It runs on petrol.
They're called mild hybrids. Where you don't mild hybrid, you don't actually plug in and charge. A hybrid has a battery that you can plug in and charge. Literally, the car I've got now is a hybrid.
Yeah,
so I can plug it and drive it on petrol, on electric, or petrol.
So that's what's called a FEV. Right. That's PHEV, a plug-in electric. No, a plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Yeah, but it's got the P at the beginning, means you can plug it in. Yeah. But the batteries are usually pretty crap on them. Like,
but the point is
30 miles.
So I get realistically about 25 miles range electric only.
But can you plug it in and charge the batteries up, and when you're out somewhere, use the petrol engine to charge it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you don't charge it. You can't charge it via the battery, via the petrol engine.
You use that as a generator to drive the wheels, sort of thing.
Yeah, but then if you regen, then it charges the battery. The i3s had basically exactly what you're talking about, which is the petrol engine's not attached to the wheels at all. It's a generator.
Yeah.
So as soon as you want it, they call them as a range extender, and it literally just turns on the petrol engine just.
Are you sure? Does the Prius then? I thought the Prius was all electric, but
the Prius, I believe, they're mild hybrid, so you can't charge them. You cannot plug them in and charge them at all. They are petrol driven, and they regen or charge the battery over. As far as I'm aware, they charge the battery only over regen.
Okay, that would. Here we go.
They are mild hybrids, yeah.
Yeah. Under heavy acceleration, the Prius utilizes power from the petrol engine. Yep, cool. And it uses regen braking. Yeah, okay, yeah. And it uses.
It's interesting, actually. I don't know what the term for instance, the i3. I guess it's a BEV Rex. Maybe it's not a hybrid, but then again, it takes petrol as well. So is it a hybrid?
Yeah, sort of. I'm under the impression with the Rex, all that does is make it go flat slower. You can't run it on there; it will still continue to. Can
up to about 50? It depends, but you can up to about like 50 miles an hour in mild weather. You can drive it like without the range going down. If you basically accelerate a bit harder, then the range will go down. If you're like stuck in traffic or doing like 30 or something and it's on, it will charge.
Yeah. So there's the BMW i3 and the Vauxhall Ampera e-Rev, both. They're called extended range electric vehicles. But yeah, you can just drive them on the petrol bit if you so desire.
So they are technically BEVs or are they hybrids then?
What do you mean by BEVs?
Battery electric vehicle.
Which is just fully battery.
Yeah.
It's an EV.
Yeah, I love the idea, by the way, Max, that your solution is you sit in the car park and wait for the petrol engine to charge it instead of,
Running.
plugging it in. Which would be quicker,
You might
I
not be
think.
able to plug it in too. I
I know.
mean, at my nearest Tesco, there's a charging thing.
Yes.
It's got a great big TV advertising something on it, some electric car on it, but it's only 4 points.
Yeah, that's because
when I go past it, it was full.
well, yeah,
full
because they're
yeah.
free. They're free electricity. You get 30 minutes free from Tesco. It's a big offer.
Oh, really?
Oh
I
yes,
didn't know that.
yes, and yeah, it's a 7 kilowatt charger. So you get half an hour. So you get 3.5 kilowatt hours out of it.
Right.
So you get about 90 pence worth of electricity out of it. Yes.
Okay, but how many
Big-
miles does that give you?
Yeah.
So if you're going to Tesco's to
15
do
miles, I
a
guess?
small shop, and you're, let's say, realistically a couple of miles maybe away, that's given you more charge than you used to get there and
Oh,
back.
yeah. It's given me 15 miles of range for free. Yes, absolutely. I don't know what that is in.
Well, let's say it takes you 2 miles there and 2 miles back or something, then you've got 11 miles extra. But that's 11 miles. If, for example, it's your kind of family run around or something like that, and you don't have charging yourself, that will help a lot. So that's quite an interesting idea.
Yeah, if you look at this, I'll post you this picture. This is where you begin to get to they've just shoved everything here. So you've got all of these things. So I told it, by the way, to fold the mirrors in when parked at my house, which is fine. It's a good idea.
That's really cool, actually. So you can automate
No, because I got within 50 meters of my house, and then it folded the mirrors in. I'm like, but I'm still driving. What are you doing? So I might have to investigate.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like,
so if you were to be someone who had to reverse onto their driveway,
well, I do. I have to reverse this in so I can charge it. Yeah, but I mean, I use a reversing camera for that. But yeah, I was just thoroughly like, what are you doing? I haven't parked yet. One other
I'm
fun
actually
thing.
quite amazed that Tesla still having mirrors, by the way, as opposed to cameras.
So the cameras on the Honda were interesting.
What's it called? The Honda E.
E. Yeah. I don't know. I'm in two minds about the camera versus.
Why is there? Sorry, interrupting. I'll shut up.
No, go on. Why is that?
Ask a question.
Why is there a button to access the glove box?
I was going to mention that
Yeah.
specifically because you cannot get into the glove box unless the computer is there, except with a crowbar. So, you can put stuff in there, and there's no way to get at it. There is no way to get at it.
There's no sort of obvious hinge or button or any lever or anything.
You'd have to jam a crowbar in.
Adam, what about if you are authorized to drive the car by the, let's say you got your phone or you got your key or something in there, and then there was a button, and the button simply disables or is then a physical button on the glove box that then tells the computer, "Am I authorized? Yes, open the glove box."
It's just that this is one of those weird things that Tesla have done. The glove box is only accessible, but it's not accessible in valet mode, which is quite cool.
Yeah. But you could also just say valet mode. There's a
you could just say the button doesn't do anything.
And just disable it.
So
yeah, exactly.
A little bit better is the front is only accessible from the app. No other way. So even if they break into your car, even if they've got the key, they cannot get into the front of it. I mean, they're still going to steal your car and take a crowbar to it, but it's only accessible from the...
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure there's underneath one of the at least there used to be on the Tesla Model S's, in one of the bumpers, there's a panel that comes off and there's a cable in there you pull.
There is, and that panel is only accessible when the 12-volt battery is disconnected. And basically that's my 12-volt battery has gone flat, that means the rest of the car doesn't work, I need to get access to the 12-volt battery. That's what that's for.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But basically,
so you can't get access to that flap if the 12-volt battery is up and running and working with charge.
Yeah, so it's magnetically held together, basically. So when the battery goes flat, it pops apart. Think of it like that.
Interesting.
But yeah, it's odd because I said, Max, there's only one button in the car. There's a single button, and that's due to the law, and that's the hazard button. Everything else is on screen. Everything. And so far it's been good. I mean, I haven't done massive distances, and I've primarily used the voice controls. If I can't find an option, I just tell it. But I had to enable save on honk. I couldn't find it first.
What?
So if I
save on honk.
if I beep the horn, it saves out the last 10
I
minutes
see.
and the next 30 seconds of all 7 cameras to the SD drive. I couldn't find it. It's under safety and security, but you then had to scroll down. I didn't. Yeah. But I'm having to
Wait. Actually, I just realised something on that screen. There's no search.
Yeah, see, that's something that Apple didn't have for a long time. So if I go into the settings of my Apple, I can now search the settings because there are way too many settings on modern phones. But yeah,
I mean, this is the beauty, though, of Tesla. We're talking about UI design flaws, basically, and the things that they need to improve, which they can very easily do with the software update. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that is a fantastic thing. I mean, as an example, I wish they had a screen in front of the driver for the speedo and other basic information.
Well, yes.
That would be very nice.
Well, how much do you want one?
You mean get a Tesla?
No, how much do you want a screen in front of the dash? I'm
seeing you searching now. Tesla speedo.
I've just sent you a picture. How much do you want that?
Sorry, let me...
In a numerical value. I can tell you how much they are.
Okay, I don't know. Let me have a look at the picture and give you a guess. Well, it's going to be really obscure because it's a specific part for a specific car.
The best-selling car the best-selling car in September. Not obscure.
I'm going to... Yes.
Not the best-selling electric vehicle, the best-selling vehicle. 800.
But not everyone will want to buy one.
800 quid, yeah. And I'm like, yeah... You can get cheaper ones, but that one's particularly nice. Because I've got one. I've got a HUD, and it plugs into the ODB socket.
To be honest, you could literally plug. Actually, you might not be legally allowed to do that. I was going to say a phone screen in front of it, and then just put a GPS speed app on it.
Well, I think the Tesla app will actually modify it in real time. There are a number of solutions. There are ones that don't plug in, and they are pure GPS solutions. Yeah. To be fair, you do get used to it quite quickly. And if you've ever driven an old Mini with the in the middle.
I have.
Yeah, you do get used to it.
It's better. I think it's going to be better though than the Mini. The Mini one's really low, and is it the top right of the screen?
Yeah.
That'll be on the top side to the driver's side. I reckon it'll be better than the Mini one. I'm glad they got rid of that.
Yeah,
I drove one once, and what speed am I? I can't see. There's glare off of that from the left window. I don't know what speed I'm going.
Yeah. The good thing about all being software is if there is something that's a bit rubbish, you don't have to. You can fix it. Let me see if I can work out if I can find a picture. So the ID3, and I think this is a left-hand drive to right-hand drive conversion issue. It's in a stupid place, and here we go. Let me open up this picture here. So
I'd love to rent or drive a Tesla for like a day, and just kind of see if I could actually happily live with it.
Have a test drive, I'm sure.
The thing is, you can do a test drive. You don't even need to talk to anyone. You just do it on the app. You just walk in, and then they give you the car, and you just leave again. It's like they just give you a key, and then that's it. So look at that picture I linked you. So this is the ID3. So this is a little HUD in front of you, which is cool. And then it's got buttons on the steering wheel that aren't buttons. They are touch-sensitive haptics.
Wow.
They're weird, so they're haptics. Then you've got the little dash on the left with more haptics underneath, but physical buttons. And then look where the lights are. What the fuck?
Where are the lights?
By his left thumb, on the dash, on the other side of the steering wheel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a horrible design. Between the two screens, that's a set of buttons on the dash to get at.
Sorry, can you zoom in? Can you zoom in on that? I'm actually just watching it on your stream. Can you zoom in? I want to see what those buttons actually are.
It's the fog lights, front modes, rear screen demister, front screen demister. But in front of that is the steering wheel and the stalk for the indicators, or the one to right, whichever side it is.
Okay.
It's like, what?
I mean,
and this
to be honest, where are they in most cars normally?
What?
Before I say where they are in the BMWs and the Minis.
What, the indicators?
No, the lights. For instance, like obviously the fog lights.
Usually on a stalk.
Well, mine are.
All the lights are on the stalk.
So ancillaries are usually down by your right knee, like lower to the right.
That's where they are in the BMW and the Mini.
But
I don't understand why that's a problem being there, though.
Because
it normally is.
What? Yeah, why not put it?
No, as in on that picture.
Because there's a steering wheel in front of it, and then a stalk, and then it's like you can't see it most of the time. The steering wheel's in the way. It's awful. Because I drove.
I guess you have to like lean forwards to look at it, but
or peer around the wheel. Yeah.
To be honest, I have to do that when I'm driving the BMW the Mini anyway, if I want to see where it is, because I have to lean literally slightly around the steering wheel to see where the buttons are. Because they are, as you said, basically where your right knee is, just in front of your right knee.
There is no reason not to have, the buttons and all the same sort of stalks and switches and things you're used to, physical buttons you're used to having, because you have, CAN bus. There's no reason not to give the same
layout.
The same control system, but with a more powerful CPU or whatever.
So this,
I would say that all those kind of lights and things like that, I can completely imagine being on a Tesla. There's probably a button and then a little like screen of those things come up, and you just press one of those on that little window. That'd be perfect. You don't need, because they're not things you frequently go to. On that steering wheel, as soon as I heard that they're all capacitive buttons, because I had heard that before, but I actually forgot about it. That just brings dread into my heart.
Well, to be fair, I mean,
that's a lot of buttons on. I have an
iPhone, and it has a haptic button. So if I press it now, that button presses. I can feel the button go in and come back out. It's fine. When the phone is off, that's when you realise it's not a real button.
Yeah.
It doesn't. And you're like, oh, the button feels broken. So I've driven one of these, and it was pretty good. I was like, this is nice. So you can click the buttons, or you can swipe left to right, up to down. It's just
I've seen reports of people basically saying that like they try and touch it or they're driving and they accidentally hit it and something randomly happens.
Yeah, because it can't read how hard you push it.
Yeah.
Incidentally, I
think sorry, I was just thinking about the lights.
Yeah. Go on.
Well, on my car, and certainly in some of the newer cars I've driven, the lights are automatic.
Yeah, but these are
daylight running lights are you have your full beams etc. on the stalk, usually pushing the left and forward.
Yes.
But your fog lights and
this is fog lights, rear screen demister and front screen demister is what's on there.
Oh, okay.
So it means that at the worst time when you can't see out the front windscreen, you have to put your hand around or under or above trying to. It's terrible.
Wait, so when you're talking to your car, you press a button, don't you, Adam?
Yeah, I click the right scroll wheel.
Is there like a hot word? I don't think that's the phrase. Like an that you can say. And please tell me it's customizable, so you could say Duracell.
Don't know. Tap the voice button. It says. No, I don't think there is. I think they've done that on purpose so people don't go, "Let's listen to everything you say." Yeah, it doesn't.
That's interesting.
Yeah, on the ID3, this thing in the top right, so you can't quite see it there. That's how you set the drive mode. So you twist it forwards for go, and again for regen, and then backwards and backwards for reverse. So that's quite good.
Oh, it's the i3 one.
Yeah. So
I say i3. It's Well, it's funny that you call that car the ID3, isn't it?
It's a little bit close to i3, yeah. And then
it's like they were trying to take a target market. To be honest, anyone that I know who has an i3, a lot of the time they've all gone, yeah. Well, why would I not just buy an ID3 because it's a much more modern, same kind of size, much better battery, more modern technology. I wouldn't. Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of the ID3s around. But unfortunately, this suffers, in my opinion, from what a lot of modern cars suffer from. Is they see Teslas, they go, "We like that big screen," and a lot of them look like someone has amateurishly glued an iPad onto the dash. Yeah. It doesn't feel like it was part of it from the get-go. Whereas the Tesla, as I said, I'm not joking. You've got 2 stalks, 2 scroll wheels, 1 hazard light. The end. There's no start button, there's no handbrake, there's on the horn, I suppose, and there's nothing else. Whereas in the I test drove the EV6 and I'm sitting there going, there's about 100 buttons in this. It's buttons everywhere. And I love the Mini's overhead toggles. I think they're just the most amazing things. But what people are doing is they're getting what's called the sexy buttons. And you get 4 buttons. Oh, great, no. I need Tesla sexy buttons, not pictures of ladies with buttons.
I'm waiting for that to come to the stream.
So what you get is 4 essentially Bluetooth buttons. I don't know how they're powered. I don't know whether they're piezoelectric.
I like those women's Christmas snowflake pant or print. They're nice.
You know what to Google. But yeah, you can put them anywhere, and then you can assign them behaviors
cool.
through the app. So I like that, and that means that if you are unhappy with it for whatever reason, you can just
I really do like that.
yes.
Like,
Here you go.
I would probably have like 2 or 3 of those.
I think you can have 4 or 8. Because
We have 4 of those.
yeah, because it's the Tesla Model S, the X, the 3, and the Y, S3XY. But yeah, I'll see how I go. I mean, if I want to, if I'm annoyed, but yeah, there's a button there for fold mirrors. It's like I can just say fold
Yeah, but
mirrors.
you can reassign them. You can reassign them to anything else. I'm guessing, though, right?
Being able to switch drive mode without having to go. Currently, I would have to go, and bear in mind, I've barely driven the car. I'd have to go bottom right, top left, and then I need 3, possibly 4 button presses to change between chill and sport, and that will be quite nice.
The Countryman just has 2 toggle switches for kind of hybrid, if you want hybrid or petrol or a full EV, and then sport, mid, and eco mode.
Yeah.
It's just toggle switches. That's it. It's nice.
Yeah, so I'd have to go car icon, driving, and then I think it's under there. To be fair, I probably wouldn't switch, like, I must suddenly be. I suspect I'll probably just always leave it in sport mode and just, be a bit more gentle with the go pedal.
So go on. I've got a question for you, but go on. You ask, Max.
It's showing 3 doors are open. Is that correct at the time of the pictures taken?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh no, it's even better than that. Like, that thing's a 3D model. It spins around. If you open like the boot, it spins around and shows you the boot open. It shows you the charge port open.
Yeah, I was going to say you can click on the boot in the front, right?
Yeah, I could do it now. I could open up the boot of my car from the app. I don't know why I'd want to right now, but I could do. But yeah,
of course, it's fully electric hydraulic, isn't it?
Yeah, the boot's now
Nice.
got a thingy on. But right now, on the app, I can see that the car is 68% charged. It'll be done in 8 hours, and I can tap on it, and I could turn on the heated seats, or I could turn on the steering wheel, or I could beat the horn, or open the windows a little bit because it's getting hot, and turn on the. The only thing is, if you try and open the front, it says, "Are you sure you'll need to go out to the car again to shut it?" Because that's not powered. It's like, are you sure?
This could be an absolute pain in the ass. Are you sure?
If you're in New York and you press this, there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, Aliens Fireteam was. Oh my god, it's twice as big as it was. It's now 30 gigabytes, up from 15.
I still downloaded it. I'm waiting for you guys to get on with it. So
Yeah, no,
I've
basically
got it as well,
we were playing it, and then it turned out for some reason I only had the single player version.
gig, yeah.
Oh, something. Anyway, yeah, I only had
So,
half
so
of it.
my next question was going to be, because I've seen this in a couple of different cars now. So
Before you say
How-
anything, I can always
Yeah.
get the same response to Tesla going, "Oh, it's coming in a patch." Yeah, they're going to patch that.
no, you can't. You can't. But what I was going to say is, how do you find, for instance, driving on, let's say, bumpy roads, trying to use the touchscreen? Or do you just not? Do you just use the voice control?
Yeah, what you do is you put your hand on the edge of the touchscreen instead of your hand, and then use your thumb. Yeah, that's why you
that's
want
awkward.
buttons, not touchscreens. Because
Well,
I mean, bear in mind also
That's-
some of these buttons are quite small. They're not. It's a big screen, but it's not. Now I can invite you. Okay, cool.
let me launch the game again. You know the rotary dials in the BMWs. So the newer BMWs have a rotary dial and touchscreen. So if you touch the screen changes to basically be like it's got all the menu and stuff on the screen, in bigger button format and things like that. But if you just rotate the dial, it switches back to a kind of a bottom of the screen kind of smaller icons that you can see and click on to navigate.
Yeah, it does. It does that sort of thing.
If they just have one rotary dial.
Yeah. So let me come back to that in a second. So check this out. I'd like to invite Max. So I've hit game, and now I can see everybody playing the game. Cool. Unfortunately, it's showing him in I don't know what the fuck order. It shows Spitfire available. Andy offline. 50 Bat offline. Fritz Boyne offline. I have hundreds of friends. I've just seen Max. I have to scroll past 95 offline people before Max turns up. Anyway, I've sent you an invite.
Press the accept button.
I don't know where that came up.
Nothing's
I
happening.
haven't-
Probably
I've
under
not seen you.
team.
Notifications. Right, can I join you this time? Right click game. Join game. Adam, it'd be really nice if you prepared for streams and updated all your games.
I don't know why. Like, I can't believe it went. I thought about there's an update. Really, it's a 16 gigabyte update. Why?
Hello. Oh my god, I
Oh
spawned
wow!
for a
I
minute.
kick people and they disappear into a grey, and I can't do anything.
Ew.
How to not?
Oh god, yeah, yeah,
Whoa.
first things
I'm
first.
quite.
Right, left click is invite. Why not? Where's my right click join?
No, just go into the game. Like pause it. I don't know what the pause button is. It's just like team.
What?
What?
My connection to the host has been lost, but I think I caused that.
Good job.
Yeah, it was a good job. Because I clicked on you to try and mute you, and then you went grey, and then I clicked on myself to try and turn mine off, and then it disconnected me from the game. So
I don't see how you turn off
yeah,
voice chat. Graphics? No. Audio?
I looked at gameplay and other stuff.
Team. Maybe it's under team.
I looked at that. Don't click on the icons.
If you found that, where did you accept the invite? By the way, was it under the team menu?
I just went into Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Show
Not Max.
profile.
Oh wow!
Okay, that shows your Xbox profile.
Oh,
I've already right clicked and hit join on you.
Maybe it's using that. Hold on. Say something.
Oh,
about
that's
that.
horrible.
Sorry. What? Hello. Oh, yes, left click to kick left. Why can I kick Max, but I'm not... Oh, you're my team? What?
Yeah, we're on the same team now. How do we shut you the fuck up?
Me...
No offense.
Oh, wait a minute. I might have a solution. No, I don't. But actually, keep talking. Just keep saying stuff.
I like big trains and I cannot lie. Oh, you're the can't deny and a 246 with a big tender.
Okay, I've just turned... I've just turned off master volume and I can still hear you in game.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's coming through the Xbox chat set. Say something.
Hello.
Bananas in pajamas are
Hello.
running down the stairs.
Let me just keep talking. Just keep talking.
Talk, talk.
Right. Well, he's not transmitting in game. Malcolm.
Hello.
Oh, fuck's sake.
That's the reaction I normally get when people hear my voice.
Why has this been such a problem in so many games?
Yeah, it's a bit silly, isn't it?
Turn
bit.
off voice. Oh wow! If I don't type, Diego, turn off voice chat. How do you turn off voice chat? In capitals. Press escape. Team. Press F on the team member. Oh my god!
Really?
Oh, what the fucking? No, wait. That's
Mute in chat.
That's a global menu. That's.
Yeah, no, it's fixed it. I can't hear you now, but it's fixed you in.
Yeah, but-
It's muted you now.
Yes, but if we play... oh, Max is already muted. That's why I haven't been hearing him. So I've muted him in a previous game.
It's a previous game, yeah. I'll do the same thing. Actually, wait, let me check on Max. Mute in chat. Cool, well, that's the thing.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
I know everyone runs Discord. Whereas they're almost certain to have that.
Well, the thing is, if you're on PC, you'd use Discord. If you're playing with randoms, you're on your own, to be quite frank. But if you're on the Xbox or the PlayStation, you'll use the in-game party stuff. So, shall I kind of want to be the doc, but I may be the technician.
I'm currently the technician, but I don't mind changing.
I'll be the
to
doc because
something else.
because I get a pulse rifle, trauma station, combat stims.
So what time is it? So 10:22. Good.
Yeah. But overall, I haven't had such a posh car before. This feels... It's a new car. I got like 7
I was going
miles
to
on
say,
the
is it the first new car you've ever bought?
I've never even been in a new car, apart from ones at the showroom. That doesn't count. I've never been in a new car before, so...
Yeah, now this is where I'm spoiled.
You've been
yes.
in them a lot.
Yeah.
Well, it's because he works...
It's because I work at a car company and we have a car scheme where you just get a brand new car every like 9 months or something.
Okay, we do have another problem. Mission or difficulty not unlocked for all players. The first level...
Probably the first level.
On casual difficulty.
What? Wait, so we... Oh. What? What about priority run rescue, whatever it is? So you can't launch the game because we haven't completed the first level.
Are you telling me I have to complete all the levels in single player first? No, fuck off. You've not created it, played a level, so you. Yeah.
Do you want me to host?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
host.
Well, don't kick. I was trying to kick you.
Too slow, noob.
Okay, join on me. Do I have to invite you?
Nah.
Can you work it out?
They need to do playtesting where they just simply put a bunch of people and just say, just get the game sorted.
The game
Oh,
like,
and
pop up,
watch
but it didn't
them.
actually pop up.
And watch them try and work out how to get into the game. Malcolm, say something?
Hello.
Oh, good. Your voice popped up and it disappeared again.
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
Oh, then mine's on the left. Now Max is there.
Match. Mission or difficulty not unlocked for all team members. Maybe it's Max?
What?
Max, sorry, this is for science. Yeah, it works as long as Max is gone. Max, you have to go and click on talk to people with the stuff.
Oh, right, yeah. Talk to people until you're allowed to do the mission. Ugh.
Noob.
Yeah, basically, are you in the single player, Mac? Just run forwards, talk to. Oh, I don't know.
Everything that's got a flashy icon over their head.
Deck Sergeant.
Regulation cornbread
Fish face.
contains six.
You can just hit skip. Yeah, whoever it is, until it goes, what mission do you want to do, and then we'll re-invite you.
Alright.
Again, don't say it's not available for all players. Go, Max has not completed enough stuff. Don't say, because imagine if it's a 50-player game, you can't go, someone hasn't completed something.
Yeah.
Okay. I've stopped doing the thing.
Well, I'm inviting you.
Okay.
Max needs to do more of the talky talk. Is what I should say.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just broken someone's laptop. Sorry.
Is that expensive?
My only regret with the Tesla is that I didn't get one next year because they are changing the onboard entertainment from an old Intel Atom to a fairly high-end Ryzen. But it's probably going to be a drop-in replacement. So it's a bit of a shame I missed that.
What do we want to do? I mean, I can only do the first mission.
Well, then
but we can do it.
that
Standard or intense. Get anything more for it? Enemies deal with damage for the rest time and some over it. Do we get anything for it?
Well, let's just stick it on casual.
Make it easy, and then
let's stick it
yeah.
on casual just to sort of. So I mean, I don't know what this is. I've got various.
Sorry, put it on matchmaking private, and it says join queue. Queue.
Join the queue. Why is it asking me?
Do I have to join the queue?
Why? Yeah, it's asking me if I want to join the queue.
No.
Join the queue.
Top left.
Fire team, this is a rescue.
Oh, why don't I
mission.
have a hat?
You're boarding Katanga, a
Because
derelict
I
orbital
select a hat. Yeah.
Why have none of you
Yeah.
done your fucking hat up?
Airlock. You'll locate
Because we're
secure
hard
Too
and
cool.
evac Dr. Tim
Also, it
Honecker,
doesn't look it
a
fits.
Wayland Yutani scientist. So mount up, people.
Short party, prep for EVA access. Triple check your suit
Stop
skills
talking and
status.
start killing. Come on.
Did she say shit potty? Is that the name of our spaceship?
I think it's meant name of the spaceship's Endeavour.
Endeavour's a good name for a spaceship. Shit potty is not.
Yeah. Endeavour spelled without the
We get to
U,
name a
but
ship, we're naming it
unfortunately
Rocinante. Is that what
So I
it's called?
talked to Levy
The Rocinante?
Rocinante, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Skip.
Cool, let's go start.
Rock
We got a
on
ping on
Auntie.
Dr. Honecker's personal
Right,
way.
it's
Ross's auntie.
It's the ship from The Expanse.
Fence.
First, we need a deck plan. Pull one off a terminal
A
and
deck
during
plan.
extraction. Huh. Just emergency lights. And maybe we can kick the backup power after we grab Honecker.
I feel the game should also not have you just sprint through the game as quickly as possible. Like, you should be... So remember Gears of War, you could only sprint in combat. Like, it forced you into walk modes to experience the levels and to actually take them
Give me a
in.
second.
Like, you guys have just
Got a
winded
deck
yourself
plan.
sprinting
Backup
across
generators beyond Honecker's ping. We
the
can
deck
pick it up
in
if we
full
grab it.
armour. But yeah, obviously, I'm still very much in new car ownership mode, but there's nothing that's annoyed me. Was the mocker I drove the Mocha for about
Acid damage.
30 yards before I was like, the torque steer on this is really bad. Like, really, really, really bad. And as I said before, it's the only car that made me smile. And quite frankly, if I put my foot down in the appropriate time, it makes me giggle, that car. So that's good. So bear in mind, this is a cover shooter. Oh, can't get to cover, there we go. Coming out of the goddamn wall, sphincters!
Didn't expect so many. Hey,
What the?
Honeger's PDT chip.
Wow, who was that? Max,
What?
did you shoot that barrel?
Nope.
Malcolm?
That barrel there.
I'm sorry.
The
The
one
Malcolm you're currently trying to communicate with is currently unavailable.
The one I was crouched
May leave a
next
message.
to. This is
Got more here.
This is a message for Malcolm. Don't shoot the fucking barrels that I'm standing next to. That was a quest item.
The mailbox is full.
Guess Honeger went this way.
Oh, I can't get out how big the wheels are, because the Model Y have 21-inch wheels as well, but 20-inch wheels, they're still enormous. It's because the Impreza runs 17s, I think Smart Car runs 13s.
13s.
Yeah, it doesn't
Is
it?
that going to eat the floor?
Tiny.
Pardon?
No, just your soles of your feet.
Searching this will be large would take too long.
Yeah, it also came with P0, not mentioned in Pilot Sport 4s, which has surprised me and saddened me a little bit.
Yeah. That would
With
sad me as well.
Let's do that.
So explain what you're talking about the tires like being like they're stretched over.
So let's say the rim's width from the outside of the rim to the inside of the rim is, let's say 1 foot for sake of argument, 12 inches. The tread on the tyres is only 12 inches front to back, 11 inches front to back. It's not that exaggerated, of course, that would be insane. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the tyre tread doesn't go, like the tyre walls don't go straight, the tyre walls squidge inwards. It looks horrible, but I don't know why. I think it might be for noise, because the bigger the tyres, the more grip you get. The more grip you get, the noisier the tyres. And these are all very, very, very posh, foam-filled tyres that are very, very quiet. After this combat, I can heal everyone, by the way. Except Malcolm.
By Honeger, probably. Release
Yeah, of course you can't heal me. Because my turret heals me.
Is it?
Yeah.
What? The 70 turret?
Yes.
I believe you'd be talking
Lovely.
bollocks, sir.
No. No.
I'm thinking we can track the
If you press escape loadout, go to technician and look at does it say it? Technician perks.
Yes. Yes. Keep talking.
You can't see it on here, but it is on there. Crossfire, they know. So the one to the left of technician perks. Allies standing near your turrets take 10% less damage. When you stand near your turret, it regenerates 5% of its HP every. Oh, it's HP. Okay.
Not
Sorry.
yours.
So what was that, Malcolm? Can you just sum up? Just sum up. You were
What we
wrong.
sum up-
Excellent.
What we sum up is that I was wrong, but I'm also better at this game than you because I haven't taken damage. Noobs.
I haven't taken damage from the aliens. Only from you.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that says everything about your skill set. Is it
Fine.
turn on damage numbers? Games are so much more satisfying with damage numbers.
Oh, where?
Settings, gameplay,
Graphic.
near the top. Gameplay, I think it
Damage
was.
floaters.
Yeah, that's
Damage
the one.
floaters.
So much better.
What the hell?
Sorry, what?
Yeah, damage floaters. Scrolling combat text is what I call it. But damage floaters is amusing.
Stuck to the ceiling.
Because I did this once in one of my games. I added scrolling combat text, and I always go, "Oh yeah, it's a lot nicer now. That's a lot better."
Oh, I took damage.
God damn it, people! I'm a doctor, not a soldier.
Doctor, another.
Marine.
Yeah.
You want to heal?
I'm alright.
So I can yeah, so heals over here. I can heal a total of 2,500 health over the whole mission. Though there are perks and level ups and unlocks and things.
I'm not using my abilities enough. That doesn't look ominous.
Yeah, they're
Drones. Aren't they?
But I'd like a lot less enemies. I'd like them to be tougher, and I'd like you not to spot them coming so much. I'd like them to sometimes get the drop on you and scare the shit out of you.
There's no point in having the radar though.
Well, yeah, you know they're there, but you don't know. Well, only if they're moving.
You know, they're near.
Yeah.
Michael, go stand at that barrel.
Oh no.
No, it was interesting. I don't know if you saw the comment earlier. The base level Model 3 now comes with a lithium phosphate battery, not an lithium ion battery. And that has three important things. The first one, it's got no cobalt in it, which is good. Secondly, you can charge it to 100%. They don't care about being charged to 100%, whereas lithium ion would rather get charged to 90-odd%. You can also get 5,000 cycles out of it. That's 1.5 million miles from the battery before...
You had your little finger held up then, right?
1.5 million miles before you only get 80% charge from it. Not 0, 80%. You're talking about a battery that will outlast, well, you at this point.
This thing's been idle a long while. It's gonna take time to movement.
Oh god, I got a sentry gun.
It's gonna take a while to... Movement!
Okay, I'll put a turret down here.
Have you?
Yep.
Well,
You don't have a turret. I have a turret, right?
Yeah, but I just found a turret in a box.
Oh, cool.
Just finished injecting lubricant.
Pardon?
Sorry, what?
Excuse me?
Is this game like authorized by Trump?
Behind you, Malcolm! Grab him by the pussy! Whoops, that's it.
H2 feeds just connected. Getting there.
Found it.
Yeah, I have seen a lot of comments on the Tesla forum of people going, oh, people stop and stare at my car and take photos of it, and children go, wow, look at Tesla. I'm like,
Big thing, big thing.
I don't
Help,
believe you.
help.
I don't believe you in the slightest about any of those things. But I get people pointing at the smart car all the time. And the Impreza. Like, people stop for photos next to the Impreza, which is always a bit weird. Oh! My stick extender just fell off. There you are.
Oh, in fact, it takes time to reload. It's not like click done. You know, so.
Yeah. Bit of jackety.
Do you know any games, Malcolm, that do reloading properly? I.e., if you fire a bullet once and chuck it away, you lose the rest of the bullets in the clip.
Yes.
There's medkits here, by the way.
What's that game called? Oh. Sorry, I'm just...
Like Boneworks or something?
I've got a really carrying medkit.
Malcolm, you got medkit? Yeah, you're good. Okay,
I do,
let me
yeah.
pop down a healing aura now.
Yeah,
Just
while
top
you do
you
that,
up.
I'm going to look through my games list and try and find the game, because it's going to annoy me. It's a realistic kind of war game thing.
Yeah, we can't stop. I think we get constantly attacked.
That's fine. I got a turret.
Okay, let's go.
What's in the crate?
There was a turret in there.
I can see. Oh, there's a sentry gun.
Oh, yeah, that was the other thing. Talking about keys. This morning, when I left the house, I do the same thing. My brain goes, keys. No, my brain goes, phone.
Testicles, watch.
Phone, wallet, keys. Don't
Wallet,
need keys.
watch.
Phone, wallet, keys. Don't need keys. Phone, wallet, keys. But I'm like, I don't
You
need...
do need keys to get into your house.
Not to get into the car, though.
Why not?
Because it doesn't have any keys. There's no keys anywhere. There's
Not a you don't get the Tesla Model S is the one that comes with the car that is the shape of the.
So how do you transfer like control to other people?
There's
I
an
can,
app for that.
so
Sorry.
yeah, you use an app. It's the short version. You also get a credit card for emergencies, like a credit card little thing. But yeah, if I want you to drive my
What is it
car
on there?
and I'm not there, here's the best bit, Mac. You can come around my house when I'm not there, and I can authorise you on my car via the app, and limit what speed limit you can drive my car at. This is all very cool. But yeah, I don't need a key. There's no key. I use my phone to get in and out of the car and to lock it.
What about the car limiting the car on the relative speed, road speeds, rather than limiting it to? Is it like 60 or 70 or something? Or
It's
like,
more for valet
you can only
mode.
do 30.
It's more for valet mode, or to lend it to your kids who aren't allowed to take it above 65 miles an hour or something like that.
Right.
But yeah, it's actually quite a good idea. But it's weird. So a lot of the modern cars, they've got keyless entry, but you then have to press a button to start it. Like, but there's no point. That button doesn't do anything apart from go, yeah, all right, then we'll go. So yeah, it's got these. It's mostly just me getting over the mild culture shock, because my previous car didn't even have a flip key. It just has a key and doesn't have any LCD screens in it. Malcolm, come stand on the Healy thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember this game. It was a game like Armour. It wasn't Armour.
I wasn't Armour.
It wasn't Armour 3. It's a game similar to it.
Find it.
Squad was the one I was thinking of.
Squad, okay. Yeah, I've never seen that in a game where reloading early is something you would only do in an emergency.
Well, yeah, that or like you've got 2 bullets left in the clip.
Yeah. But it'd be also fun if you could then, not a mini game, your character could sit there and defrag the bullets afterwards.
Frag the bullets.
Because you could take 2 half-empty mags and make a whole one.
Oh, this has bullet pen. I just shot like 2 by shooting. Oh yeah, cool. Do it again.
But none of you chose the guy with the
I think the turret
massive...
shoots through you, by the way, just to warn you.
Okay. None of you chose the guy with the massive articulated gun then. I guess we
This
maybe...
guy's got a turret. So.
I try click, 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 next.
Yeah, I think I just shot through an alien onto the barrel behind it.
It really explode.
I'll grab some more ammo. The ammo crates have unlimited ammo in them. I assume later on we won't get unlimited ammo out of a box.
Yeah.
That was Max.
Yeah, the one was near by the time I blew it up.
Yeah, just throw him under the bus, why don't you?
I shall.
Oh, I was going to say fucking Rambo here. Let me pop a heal down.
No more turret. No more explosive shooting for me
We have 700
against you guys.
700 health left. 500. 400. Set 300 health left in my.
We should use a health pack
pretty
before
close
we use
there.
that. We should use a health pack first.
Yeah, health pack. Well, I was gonna say health packs
What's that supposed
last.
to be? Some
Health
sort
packs
of
are good
execution
emergencies.
system.
Yeah, it's a machine. Looks cool. But if you look down, the AO is a little bit over the top.
Ayo. What do you mean?
Ambient occlusion. If you look down, the ones with
Just
dots.
stop.
Like an area of operation.
Cool. That's good though.
No.
Convincing immersive realism, isn't it?
Yeah, I kind of wish we were playing Doom a bit. I've been playing Doom a bit to sort of do the Christmas event. I've forgotten how fucking good it is. Like,
I wish you could do multiplayer campaign. I would play that game.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. This is all right, but Doom is just so. Even though it's now a year and a bit old, it's so far ahead of anything else. It's just ridiculous.
That's the lift. Entrance on the far side. Same deal as the generator. Expect
Oh.
friends to pop out.
Okay, I have no sentry gun.
17 decks up. It'll take a while
Oh
to
wow,
show.
did one of you guys press the button?
Set up a perimeter.
Ah,
then
okay,
hit
good.
the call button.
I love that.
Incendiary rounds. I could change my weapons to incendiary
No,
rounds.
that's a consumable, by the way. So that's one use, but you get to carry it through to the next level if you don't.
If I don't, okay.
It tells me there's a sentry gun in the crate, but how do I use it? Because I don't seem to have it anywhere.
You're using keyboard or mouse.
Keyboard.
C.
Mouse. Oh, I see. I've got two of them. There we go.
You've got 2 sentry guns. You should probably sit them both down. No, I think if you don't, I think you get to use them through the next level. I think they are.
I've got a static grid, 2 sentry guns, and incendiary rounds.
Well, I'm just gonna have a nap then, because apparently this is gonna be easy.
Yeah, easy. Come on.
Ready?
Nah. Yeah, go on.
Remember, short control bursts.
Oh,
I have a pistol and a shotgun. What do you mean?
Well, okay. I also turned on health bars on fodder. That means that now, if you shoot them and they go behind something, you can still see their health bar.
Coming on the left.
This is my boomstick.
Wrong franchise.
Oh.
My favourite, Tommy gun.
Wrong franchise.
Wrong franchise again.
Atomic. What franchise? Actually, I don't know what franchise either of those references are.
What? This is my boomstick.
Yeah, I've
I'm
seen
in
the film. I
Evil
just can't
Dead.
remember what it is.
The series is brilliant as well.
What is it? What?
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead.
That's, the series is proper good.
On the right.
On the right.
I think it's coming down the stairs. On the right.
Gun effectiveness boosted.
Yeah, I should have pressed that more often, shouldn't I? I don't quite know why the medic has a make your bullets better skill.
I'm re-ammoing for the sake of it.
I'm covering the duct. Shouldn't we have maybe sneaked out, pressed the button, then run away, then come back when the lit is here? The aliens are just turn up going, I don't know where they went.
The bigger boy there.
Can you stop running in front of my bloody gun, please?
I've boosted your gun effectiveness. Maybe a little bit late. Has one of you got like an electric gun or something? I keep getting little electric symbols above
Bring
the...
Spitfire.
Oh, I've got a electric kind of like slow downy things. So I can lob this, look, and it slows. It basically does slows them, and they take a bit of damage when they run through it.
Cool. Right, play losers.
Enjoy the ride, Marines. Next stop, Honecker. Or his corpse, whatever.
You should go back to the main menu now, because we can spend shit, and then we can come back onto the next mission. Rather than go into the next level. See, I'm now almost level 2. I'm slightly better at being a doctor.
Return to base.
No, I'm slightly better at being a doctor. Brilliant. And I killed the least things. But
to base.
to be fair, I was
I'm considering Adam.
Well, I'm just watching the... Return to...
I'm considering.
I'm not considering, I was in... I was reading all the stats. I was going to grab a drink. Does anybody else want anything?
I'll have a cup of tea, please.
Cup of tea? Max, are you good?
Crisps, please.
Actually, I'm going to go grab myself a cup of tea back in a minute.
I've only got really big bags of crisps. I can't give you this all, but I can give you a massive grab bag of crisps. You can just scoff.
Perfect. One
Okay,
of those.
sorted.
5
Yep,
minutes
one of
will be gone.
Yep.
Genuinely, I do that.
That's good. Wow.
Right, I am back.
I'm just looking at the character modifications and the unlocks.
Tea
And
and biscuits.
it's not messing around. The amount of stuff this is, there's lots and
I
lots.
actually,
Wow.
only after playing that one game, I can happily say that I enjoyed this more than the other one we played, Generation Zero.
Generation Zero grew on me, but not right until the end.
So, how does this stuff work?
There's an awful lot of upgrades and things.
Yeah, there really are. Picked up an SMG. I think I'll use an SMG.
Oh, I've got a blue exclamation and a green exclamation mark.
My goodness
A
me.
blue and a green one.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can put a decal on my gun. It's... Oh, cool. It's a single stripe because I completed one level. I can paint my gun in green. Oh, that's the default colour. And I have a muzzle for my gun that increases my effective range. Hey, Tab. Alright, fuck you then, Tab.
I mean, I've got two muzzles, I just can't equip them to anything.
Yeah, you can. Go to weapons and do it from there.
Yeah. Okay.
And then slap the gun.
Yeah, okay, so they're both for the rifle, which I can't use.
Alright, so I have the submachine gun too.
I've got the SMG and a pistol.
Oh wow, you buy all sorts of specialist bits.
I know. I'm quite impressed at the complexity of the back end.
Yeah.
Uh,
I can change the colour of my gun, but they can't afford anything. Right, I'll talk to him. Where's the blue exclamation mark?
There were some daily quests shit going on, but I can't work out where they were now. Oh, daily opportunity completed, yeah. Daily opportunity completed, yeah. Okay, that's the third time you've told me that I've completed it now.
Oh, I had something I wanted to tell you. Make sure you got your gear prepped. I ate your mama.
Here we go. Under
oh,
campaign,
he's alive!
tactical opportunities. Okay, you need to talk to this lady, and then
Yes.
talk to
Oh, the lady's not there.
Talk to. Oh, just hit campaigns. Just select campaigns on the pause menu, and then on the bottom left, select tactical opportunities.
Oh. So I've just found the guy that means I can buy stuff from. Name thrower.
Hey, Tab.
Hey.
I don't know if you saw the chat in /general earlier about the mods for Live for Speed, but yeah, there's tanks and trucks and buses and just the works.
God.
I'm like, oh yes, oh yes.
So now we gotta get the season 3.
Wow, I already have S3.
Season 3.
Yeah, season 3. Yeah, talk to. Yeah, just pause that. Make sure you pick up your rewards if you've got any, and maybe next time,
Yeah.
be the demolisher to start on your daily thing there.
To acquire what anyone asks.
Really?
You didn't get it from me.
What?
Really, what, Dad?
And next time, be the demolisher for what and a how now, and why. So wait, escape, campaigns, tactical opportunities. Any campaign mission as Doc. A demolisher. Oh, okay. Are you playing it as Doc
I
or?
just wanted to share with you all. I got a Switch.
We know it's an OLED Switch, and it's surprisingly big.
It is enormous.
Some of us read the chat. That's that. I've read. I read.
What's an OLED Switch
You do.
He's got the new Switch. Oh, they're the same size.
Fancy
as the last one.
screen.
Does have the fancy screen, but you can't use the USB-C as video out because Nintendo are fucking mental. I'm so annoyed at that. I'm genuinely
Sorry,
annoyed.
you can't use the what with the what?
You can't. You can no longer use the USB-C on the new switch to output to a television. They've removed it. It's literally the
What?
Yeah, it's like, why would you
Stock
do this?
only.
Nintendo are cunts when that sort of thing comes around.
Well, it's because they will sell in the future. But you could just USB-C supports power over video over USB. So you didn't do anything special. You just did it. Alright, I'm ready. I'm assuming we'll fill up with ammo before we go. Given I've just shot a bunch of bullets.
Yeah, that's a good point. Where's the ammo?
I assume we'll just open ammo when the level starts.
The person. Oh, is this the? Yeah, okay, here we go. Priority one, rescue, casual, disabled, not ready to launch. Let's go.
Casuals disabled.
Casuals disabled. No casuals.
No casuals here.
Wow, I'm totally casual.
Honecker is somewhere up on Katanga's mainframe decks. Looks like he's been searching for a safe place to hide from all the Xenos aboard. Our mission hasn't changed. Find him, get him out alive.
See my character's face now, Adam.
I've got purple hair and purple gun.
I'm not talking. Why does it keep flashing up saying I'm talking?
It does just flash up randomly all of your names. And
Maybe it flashes when people go, ah.
Why was getting your steering wheel so painful, Todd? Tab.
It was expensive.
Todd.
Oh,
You out there? Staff Sergeant Herrera.
you got the good one with True Force, though.
It doesn't make it any less cheap.
Adam, it
It's the only
homes.
one GameStop
Ow.
had, though.
The smart gun. Did you never
Yeah.
see the films? Oh my god.
What's a film?
It's a thing we used to watch
Movie.
before computer games were invented.
Are those the things that came on those DVD things?
No, that was games.
Oh.
It's alright, I'm hacking. I'm in.
Honecker, you read? Yeah.
Who the hell is Hanukkah?
That's the guy we're rescuing.
I thought that was a holiday.
No, that's Halloween.
Wow.
They have just enough letters for me to be able to add my name. Thank God.
No, that's Halloween.
I'm sorry, that was a quick response there.
It was good. Oh wow, Adam, it's locking onto these.
Yes, I noticed
Locking
that.
onto the mannequins.
Yeah. You know why, don't you? They're not mannequins, they're androids, and I guarantee you, given that they have their own
Oh.
blood animation, blood will be fighting them later.
There's a lootable crater thing. Oh, hello.
Oh, red stripe, sentry gun, and event break.
I don't need internet to start playing games.
No, you do.
Yeah, so, Malcolm, you asked me the things I really like about the Tesla. You haven't asked me what I don't like. And I don't like
no, that was coming.
that my car has
Doesn't
been...
care.
Well, my car has been on a boat for the last 2 months. So what have I had to do when I've got the car?
Wasn't nothing we can't handle.
I've had to download the day
Saltwater
one,
damage.
the day one patch.
On your lame-ass broadband.
No. I've got... What? How fast is your internet, Max? At peak?
At peak,
Peak.
gigabit.
Actual download speeds. You've actually got a
Yep.
gigabit. Oh, it's only
Yep.
twice as fast as my wireless internet then. Very good. Well done. I haven't... I popped my wireless router vaguely near my car to try and use that.
I'm
And
going to say cherry then.
there's a new 5G router opened up near me, antenna opened at me, and I'm getting good speeds
nice.
now. But yeah, day one, I've had to patch
Getting
my
like 140 before, weren't you?
no, about 90. But I can't get the car to download. It's downloading at 0 bytes per second. I have no idea why.
Hardened electric shock sentry.
But
How do I open the game slot?
I don't know.
The game card thing.
Don't they? You could read the manual.
That's why I'm asking Sai.
with a nail, as in like your fingernails.
Really?
Pull it down.
Oh. my god. And it goes that way. Alright.
Oh, Tad, one thing you need to do, just to make sure that the SD card is genuine, is put it in your mouth first. Just lick it.
Ah.
This
No, I
is-
thought you were supposed to blow on it. This isn't
No,
a Nintendo.
No, lick it.
Yeah, he is actually correct. He's
Lick
genuinely.
it, and
This is actually a
it's
thing.
how you know it's genuine or not.
Oh, if it's bitter.
It's
Yeah,
got
I
bitter
remember.
on it, yeah.
God damn it!
But if you don't tell them
Yeah,
that,
that's the thing. I remember that now.
I got my brother to do that.
it's to stop children
Phil,
swallowing it, just so that anyone doesn't think we're joking.
Yeah.
I said, does this SD card taste funny to you? And he went, what the hell is that? That's brilliant.
Why doesn't this have any, like... That's a terrible way to do that. That's almost worth just ripping off.
I think I killed it.
What did one cannibal say? What did one cannibal say to the other?
Oh, I don't know.
Does this
Well,
clown
it's
taste funny?
to you. Yeah, there
No.
it is.
So Jay was saying we should, we should talk about things. And I did see a most brilliant news story. It was in Delaware, and a guy robbed a bank. Went in with a gun, demanded cash.
Robbed the bank?
Robbed the bank. He went in with a gun, demanded cash, and they gave him the cash. He then did the most stupid thing he could have done. Anyone like to take a guess what it was?
Did he deposit it straight into his bank at the same bank?
Yes.
That
He
really?
walked out the bank, went to the ATM, and tried to deposit it to his own bank account.
It's fantastic.
I thought he was going to say, "Give me all your money." Right, now put it in my account.
Yes.
I've not read that, by the way, but you said the stupidest thing, and I was like, right.
Had to be.
There is only one option here. Yes, you can't jump.
Oh, okay. I've been trying to vault over. I don't feel you should be allowed to run with that smart gun, though.
But it's smart, so it becomes lighter when I need to run. Clever. You know what?
Wait, what the hell was that? It had the Ghostbusters backpack.
Yeah, it comes out my shoulder. It just kind of scans around and then shoots a rocket.
For those of you who weren't there last night, I think Spider-Man is possibly one of the better films I've ever seen. Genuinely.
Really?
Genuinely. Oh, just.
Storyline,
Mwah.
good.
Yeah.
Effects,
Very good.
humor.
Everything that you were expecting from the films, all of the rumors and half truths and everything that you wanted.
I didn't even know it was coming out.
Well,
couple of days ago.
that's unbelievable.
So when you're saying all the things you expect, but I like the previous one. I really like the previous
Yeah,
one.
good. I hope you paid a lot of
There it is.
attention because there's a lot of references that you'll miss otherwise.
I really like the other one. I did pay attention to it. I've watched it a couple of times.
I mean, I won't spoil it if you haven't seen it, but when you guys have, I will tell you my favourite line of the film, and you would laugh just on the line of it itself. So yeah, probably not quite as good as Thor Ragnarok, I'll be honest, but better than Thor: The Dark World.
Nailed it.
Ragnarok's really good, though.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, let me pop a heel down.
Is it because of Jeff Goldblum, though?
No, everything about that film was wonderful, starting with the colour grading.
Does it
Jeff
feel if I help?
Goldblum help?
Working Joes. Ain't those Zeeks and robots?
There's lots of robots in this room.
God,
Oh no.
the power brick with this game. I'm gonna have to redo my whole freaking desk.
Bear in mind,
Power
you
brick
should
with this
not
game.
use a third-party USB-C charger. Some of them
It's
are...
non-standard.
It's almost standard, and it's standard so you can probably get away with it, but don't try.
So it's playing the Apple game. With that one.
What's that?
Yay.
Magdoll.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's great.
Yeah, it's very annoying because people, charge them in their cars and things, and it's just gone up. There are a bunch of USB-C chargers that are Nintendo compatible though, which helps now because it's been out long enough and it's popular enough.
I'm out of
What
ammo.
was its special
Switch is-
requirement that it doesn't adhere to the
Okay.
standard?
It doesn't adhere to this. No, it doesn't have, because then you have to buy a
Pins
Nintendo
are
one.
all right.
You have to buy a Nintendo one. Is the answer to your question?
Popular. I never would have guessed.
But what's so special about it? So surely the whole point of it having a USB-C socket is it's a USB-C.
USB-C
It's
is a
not-
connector. Wiring it correctly is a different matter altogether.
Yeah, it's not.
39.0 watts.
You're
Yeah,
forgetting.
that's why.
People don't understand that. They see the
Yes,
same check thing and go, "Oh, that's the same thing."
yeah, but if you plug your Nintendo Switch into a third-party adapter and it blows it up, Nintendo will happily sell you a new Switch
Yes, exactly.
because you
And
plugged
that's
it
why
in
right here,
something. You,
39.0 watts.
That's
That's not
a-
going all 40. What a bunch of jackasses.
that's a lot of power to shove through a USB cable. I've run 65 down a USB cable before, and that's getting.
Yeah, I ran 60.
That's a lot of power to be pushing
No,
down.
60? 100. I ran 100 through USB-C.
100? You sure?
No, but I think 100 is currently a laptop charger. I think 100 is currently the dock's maximum.
PD3.
I've got a 60 watt one.
PD3 is 65 watts, generally maximum. And you need a quite a short, chunky cable to get that much as well.
USB-C max charge. You might be. I just thought it was 100.
I think it can do 180, but you're running 20 volts, not 5 volts.
100 with up to 100 watts or 3 amps of power. Yeah, so it is 100, and I'm pretty sure that's what my some of the work docs do.
How good's this USB or HDMI cable
You can't. Well, why?
that comes with the Switch?
I mean, how
Oh,
good
it's
is
an
it?
HDMI cable. It's fine.
Okay.
Where are you guys going?
Not all HDMI cables are created equally.
Yes, they
No.
are.
Oh, you can shoot the
Some cost more money than
really
others.
not.
You can shoot the bots.
Yes, we know.
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about
Should we or
this.
shouldn't we?
Well, no, they don't do anything. I suspect. Oh, I'm running out of ammo.
There's an
Okay,
ammo
so
box in the
here.
previous room.
Oh, well. Where?
Pay attention!
Where?
On the floor there.
Don't say there's an alien behind you.
Ow!
It does come with the controller thing. Oh, that's nice of them. Thought I was gonna have to go buy that.
Oh, a Pro controller.
No, not a Pro controller. The connector.
handheld, turn it into an Xbox controller.
Yeah, what's it called? You take the 2 controls and slide them in there.
Oh,
I thought
but,
it
guys,
was
guys. The waypoints are here. We're supposed to go through and locate the valve.
I've got a waypoint where I am now. And over here.
I was not expecting that one.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Out
If
the
it
valve
comes with the
part.
controller, what do you think? I don't know what you mean. You mean
So,
the Joy-Cons?
you know the Joy-Con connector, but makes it into a proper controller.
Okay. The bit of plastic.
Yeah, that bit of plastic.
The one that you can't charge it whilst you use it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know of it.
Oh, you know,
I thought you
you're
could.
aware
I
of
thought you-
Nintendo products.
I thought you could with the dock. That sort of TV connecty thing.
No, you can't. No, so you can take the two Joy-Cons.
Switch itself.
You can take the two Joy-Cons and clip them together to make them into one controller. But when you do that, you can no longer charge the Joy-Cons. You have to take the
They
Joy-Cons.
last such a long time.
It's unbelievable sometimes how bad Nintendo's engineering is. Like that's just awful.
To be fair to them, it's a great solution for making the controllers much better.
But
this thing.
no. The central
Right.
Joy thing connected should allow you to plug it in and charge the Joy-Cons while using it. I don't understand why it doesn't.
You're absolutely correct. Oh, there it is. You gotta
Right,
find that.
Tad, I have some genuine advice for you, and this isn't like the same advice as like lick the SD card. When you if you ever take the controls and have multiple people using it at the same time, you have the little wrist strap things.
Yeah.
Make sure you put them the right way around, because if you put them the wrong way around, they will go on. They'll just be incredibly difficult to come off to the point where you might need to break the thing. Ask me how I know,
I think I've
as
done
Adam
that
would
to my
say.
sisters.
Okay,
One of
guys.
my sister showed me one that did that, hoping I could get it apart, and I did. I got lucky apparently.
Yeah, if you slide them all the way, it locks in, but the wrong way, so the catches to release them don't work.
Yeah, I've experienced that.
It's horrible.
Sorry, I wasn't.
It doesn't sound fun.
He said he got lucky with his sister. That's all I really.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
I mean,
America.
I'm in the wrong state of mind now.
Merca.
America.
Actually,
Thinking of Apple.
having a baby with your first cousin only increases the birth defect rate from 2 to 3% to 4 to 6%. So
It's like 3 generations. You said that it gets really.
It
you're in trouble.
gets exponentially more likely. Yes. Do we have to keep moving? By the
I
way,
was about to say, see the royal family.
We all knew what that was implied from the get-go.
Not Americans. No? Okay.
No. we're taught your British heritage and
but-
how much of a mess it is.
I mean, you're taught it, but
it's really not. They haven't done anything like that in hundreds of years.
I've
Yeah,
run out.
we learned
I
our
think we've got to run
lesson.
through. We've got to run through.
Yeah,
'Cause I've got none of the ammo.
you're out of ammo.
See, on the big boy gun.
God. This thing comes with a power brick? Oh god, I am really
course
gonna
it
have
does.
to rearrange my desk.
Okay,
No,
Put the brick under the desk.
the steering
There's
wheel
table
now.
plates on it.
Yes, Adam.
that,
I went that way. There's nothing down there.
Okay.
I am opening the steering wheel and it has
Oh.
its own power brick.
Flashy
I'm
tower.
scared.
Flashy tower open. How?
How did you
Why
think
what?
it's going to have force feedback without a power brick? My
You say you could put 100 amps or 100 watts through a USB-C.
here we go. My Driving Force Pro has a 24-volt power supply, which always confuses me.
That's standard battery power.
Yeah, but what, for a truck? Okay, so I
Not
don't
an
have creating
industrial
this room.
power.
It's
It is or isn't?
it's the battery power everyone wishes they could use. 24 volts.
Ammo crate, ammo crate.
Oh, ammo.
Oh,
I
not
have
the door.
pedals now.
Fight up another damn swarm. Get to cover.
Well, this is quite heavy.
Yes, it
Oh,
goes on
that
your desk.
clutch.
Don't keep it on your lap. Okay, oh my god, they're coming out of the goddamn wall sphincters.
Oh god, that brake! Oh.
Yes, you have to really push the brake on the G92, Ray. But bear that in mind if you're on a rolly pedal. I don't actually see how you would do it, because obviously my pedals can't move, my seat can't move. So I don't actually see how it's
Aw,
like normal people
It's got a
can
little
use the pedals.
VGA. That's adorable.
A BGA.
9-pin D-sub.
That's a serial connector, typically. But it can be
Super
used for
serial.
other things.
So that'll go right there. Does it move? Yeah, it does. Glad there's a wall there.
Right. So,
Oh
what
my
games do
god,
you buy with
the
it?
chair moves.
Yes.
Oh no, that is a very stiff one.
Yeah, 3D print a set. There are two options now. One of them is to not use the whole range of the steering for braking, the pedal for braking. Another one is to 3D print some little chocks for your wheels.
Or you can
Well, I have a
adjust
3D
the
printer,
buttons,
so-
can't you?
No, the second half of the pedals travel requires
Adam,
an awful
The
lot of
regular
force.
office chair doesn't have locks on the wheels.
Adam, do these mods ever stop spawning? I mean, is this another run through bit?
I don't have a waypoint marker, so I assume not.
Oh, I've got a
big boy.
Ultra Logitech sticker. Does anyone want it?
I'm good, thank you. I did buy. I did
Help
buy.
me,
Steering wheel.
I did buy a new controller, and it came with a Hyperkin sticker. Like, why would anyone want a Hyperkin sticker?
What's Hyperkin in
They make controllers.
Exactly.
They make Xbox official
Where's that one
controllers.
go?
Yeah, it
So
ran
the
around the
new
back of this
Mac-
crate and then disappears.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a lot of buttons.
So, Tad,
That's
did
a
you
lot of buttons.
just for the record, what game did you want to play on the Switch?
Advance Wars.
Advance Wars.
Okay.
But I have Stardew Valley and the new The
Wait.
World Ends with
Sorry, you bought Stardew Valley.
Again, yeah.
It's on Game Pass.
And I have it on Steam, but I bought it for my mom so she
Ah.
can play it.
Oh, you bought it so your mum won't use up your internet. Okay.
That's the plan.
Malcolm, do you want to heal?
You sucked through my plan so easily. Damn it.
Yeah, go on.
Oh, that's adorable. There's a little sticker
Oh, I
on
have
the
one. I
bottom.
have one. Those are pretty good
Don't let
assessment
your kids
drone.
play
What
with
do
this.
that?
Don't know. It'll be under
Assess the stuff.
It'll be another D-pad thingy.
There we go. That's now doing a
Well, I
thing.
know what I'm doing tomorrow.
I thought you were going to say SnowRunner, by the way, because you said
What, on the Switch? Well, yeah, it is on the Switch,
yeah.
I guess.
it's on the
Yeah,
Switch.
it did have it. And I had spent like 20 minutes talking to the dude about yelling about SnowRunner because he brought
The
it
dude.
up. I saw
Who is
that. I'm not
the
doing
dude?
I
that.
think you need to use a medkit, man.
Oh, I should probably use that medkit, shouldn't I? Thank you. I was busy.
Yep, there's a spare one.
Physician,
The one
heal
up.
thine self.
So it's got clips to attach to.
Oh,
the
if I
tip
pick up
of the desk.
medkits, it refuels my area heal.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I've got some. Can I drop them for you?
I don't know if you can.
Oh no, you can't. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so when you have a doc, don't pick up medkits, let him pick up the medkits, and then fix the area heal. Okay, that's cool.
How secure is this when you've got it attached to the desk? Would you say?
I don't know, because mine's clamped with bolts to my...
Oh yeah. You've
I've
got a whole rig.
I mean, if you're pulling backwards on your steering wheel, you're doing something wrong anyway. That's not the direction you're supposed to move it in.
Unless you're here to have fun.
That's not fun.
Wait, where does the power brick plug into?
On the back. Or underneath, I think.
Yeah, underneath.
There's it all.
Remember
On the
what
dock?
plug looks like now.
No, he's talking about the steering wheel.
No.
Oh, that's a DC jack.
Are they dead
Is
yet?
that it? Yeah, that's it.
Grabbing ammo.
Oh,
And they've got a slack adjuster in there. That's cool.
I'm just shooting it through the wall. That's perfect.
Wow, they really put more than 3 brain cells into making this. Way to go.
Yeah, but they've been making them for 20 years, so I should hope so.
I mean, credit where credit's due. that 20, 30 years of making them is adding up. That's a lot of
Yeah, to Monica. Oh, Monica just walked through. Oh, okay, no, she didn't walk
walk
through.
through the wall.
No, she jumped through a vent. There's a vent hole. The vent hole.
Sorry,
Oh, I
did,
saw her
you say,
just walking through the wall.
did you say death to Monica?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From what, from Mambo number
What I
5?
can do to you.
No, friends.
No, Rita's fine, but Monica.
Yeah, man.
And that's gonna be stuck in my head all day. Thanks.
Sorry for you. I don't know if you saw my message from earlier. I woke up this morning having the fucking theme tune from Zuma.
Yeah, I didn't. When you say this, Zuma, what's that theme tune?
No, I'm not doing it.
No, I genuinely don't know.
If you never played Zuma, then you won't know.
Okay.
Play seat, F1 racing. What?
Oh my god, have you got the whole hog crate? Are you now buying a full sit-down rig?
No.
I would.
You said play
If I had
seat.
the money.
There's challenge. It comes with the little
Oh, it comes, with
LG.
it comes with adverts for play seats, I see.
Yeah.
You're in America, just go and buy a car seat. Not just steal a car seat.
Pull out
be
my
up.
passenger seat. Actually, I need to do that with our old Jeep.
Try and get Breath of the Wild for cheap, by the way.
I can steal a Jeep seat. Nice. I need to reupholster it anyway, so that works.
My board's clear.
Tad, did you hear that?
Collect our man.
No, but
Breath of the Wild. Try and get a copy of it for cheap.
Yeah.
It's
why?
very good.
It's a properly
I've never played
overrated.
a Zelda
It's-
game, and I
it's-
don't plan on starting now.
It's just an open world
It is.
game.
It is overrated. It's also very
Yeah.
good though.
They're about to make an open world Pokemon game.
No, man, that's Breath of the Wild 2. They have made an open world Pokemon game.
Oh, I've just
That's
unlocked.
right.
Oh, cool! I've unlocked some optics. My guns.
Hmm.
Oh, so the hidden cache has got cool shit in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm better at being a doctor. I'm sorry I'm not killing very many things, but I'm mostly not shooting at things.
My smart gun's pretty
Pretty imba.
pretty good.
Is it? Well,
Well, we found
Wow,
him.
those numbers are completely
Now
different
we've
from.
gotta get him
Wait, go
safely
back.
to
Oh, okay, they are the
Denver.
same. Okay, experience.
Lieutenant Ko will bring our dropship into one of the refinery
Hills.
hangars.
Nintendo
Escort
thinking
Honecker
of this
down to us for
cover
pickup.
for the
His safety's on you.
slot.
How'd you make your gun purple?
I bought the If we head back to base, because we will have unlocked stuff, I'll quickly show you what they are.
He dipped it in a vat of purple,
Actually,
and then he
This is true.
dipped his head in it as well.
I had to pay for that. You can't have a purple gun. That's mine. You have to get your own colour.
You paid to dip your head in purple.
Max, come to the armory here.
Yep.
Talk to pick up. Hey.
adorable.
I'd like to see that special stock. No.
So you can just get you like fucking sexy underwear.
All requisitions come with free cornbread. I got a nice load piled
Wow,
up.
there are a lot of guns in
Why
this
can't you
as
see what it
well.
looks like before you buy it?
You can hit.
Oh, there is. Sorry, I'm being dense.
Yeah, I know.
No, press one button.
Oh wow, there is a serious amount of upgrades. Oh my, what bloody hell! I'm genuinely impressed with the amount of progression and unlocks and
With the new track by Left Upwell, so long as your rep's good, I think we can come to an arrangement.
I have 105 rep script.
Spent it all on getting my gun to go red, be red, and now I have to equip it, I guess.
Yeah, go under the loadout screen. But I've got some optics. No, not for that. What have I got optics for? Is it for my pistol?
Just super close. Oh,
Inventory.
yeah, it's not that bad. All right.
I have optics for hybrid sight small. I want to know what guns this goes on.
Do you sell stuff, or do you just have it indefinitely?
I assume you can sell it. Oh,
Clean
right.
my desk off.
So the Magnum uses a medium optics, not a small optics. That's annoying.
Oh, crap.
Change my weapon. Switch gun, left stick. I can, but I don't have any other guns. Burst rifle. That sounds too much like a Jacobs. No, that sounds like a fucking doll. Fuck that shit.
Ugh. Why would you do that when you could use a Jacobs?
Get out of here with this. I love the Jacobs slogan. If it took more than one shot, you weren't using a Jacobs because it's such bollocks. Like I took
more than one shot, you weren't using a Jacobs.
Like I've put dozens of bullets into people from Jacobs, and they're still alive. So.
I can get no problem. That's just as my
All right. So requisition supplies is a different.
state that the battalion fabricators may not be used to
What's I call it?
and or system.
Currency.
A gun that's a pump action revolver. That's so ridiculous.
And I definitely don't have an unmonitored fabricator.
I love
built-in
everything
spare
about
parts
it.
Stash in the hold somewhere, because that would be wrong.
Replaces aim down. Oh, check out this. Now tell me if this sounds exciting. Illuminated scope. Replaces aim down sights with a full scope that slightly illuminates your view. Wow.
Look out, people.
Oh, it's going to
Slightly.
slightly illuminate my view. Yeah. These are.
I love how the little stand on the back just it flips
Yeah.
down so little.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the. Wait, reload to be 30. I'm just looking at the upgrades, the attachments. You can get bigger ammo
Magazines.
magazines. Yes, thank you.
Yes, which I haven't bought my consumable now.
No, it's different. It's a different. Oh, what consumable
No,
did you get?
I bought a sentry gun.
Ah,
I'm gonna buy a couple, fuck it.
Back in a minute.
okay.
I've got 3 of them now, just in case. That's more like it.
These are the same price, so it's a trade-off. This one's slightly better. Ah, this one's fire rate plus 20 and max ammo. So that's a DPS boost. That one on the other hand is not.
Wonder. The dock for the Switch has 2 USBs. Can you put a mouse and keyboard on there and play Stardew like you're supposed to?
I don't know because you've got the new Switch and they have removed a bunch of functionality, so I couldn't say.
It's still got 2 USBs out the side.
Yeah, it's mostly for the Pro controllers though. I go with the fire rate boost.
So you're
But-
saying I made a mistake getting the OLED?
Nah, it's a nice screen. Max, the turret's only 200. You should have loads and loads left.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of saving it for the next round.
Oh, yes. Oh, when I look down the scope, it slightly illuminates the screen. Brilliant. It tints it green.
Could you tint it purple?
No, just green.
You could just fire haphazardly in the hangar. That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah. You can fire at people. Yeah.
Well, that's rude. Let's look at the metals more. Well, it has ways to bolt in.
Oh. Didn't really if B was a combat role.
It's got teeth.
What does?
The pedals.
Yes, they're the carpet grippers. Yeah. As I said, if you want to push the pedal all the way down, it requires quite a lot of force. It's your
Bolting onto something, I think, would be the correct
it's
answer.
it's the seat. It's really the seat that's the issue. The seat will go backwards. I found.
Yes, it does. Because I had it up against a wall, and I was like, "Oh, this will be
Yeah.
fine."
And you
then
break
the
it,
seat
and you-
started leaving.
yeah.
I was like, "Ah." And the way this cord comes out, you really can't bump it up against a wall. That seems kind of not ideal.
I think you have to get some wood or something, bolt it to the wood, and bolt the chair to the wood, or make some cups to put the chair into.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Oh yes.
When he said I could just turn it down so that a little bit of break goes a long way.
Yeah. Just to basically make half of the travel.
These pedals are nicer than the ones in my.
No, they are quite nice pedals.
The difference is the pedals in my car are hooked up to a real car. And you can take them out and swap them with stuff, so I can get a the foot pedal. Yes.
Oh, fuck.
You're gonna Joe Dirt up in this bitch.
Oh shit! I activated something I didn't mean to.
That's all right.
Clock me. Adam, where are you?
Oh, okay. It just it's very short-lived. What icon have I got for my name, by the way?
What icon?
Yeah. So Malcolm's got like a explosion.
No,
and
no,
he's got,
no,
like, a
he, no,
deep
no,
A.
no. He's got
It's the class.
It's a peach, I think. He's opening.
It's the class. It's a I just shot an apple.
Ah.
You've got the gunner one, haven't you? The two weapons crossing each other over. Where is
Wow.
Adam? I can't see him on the
So,
map.
Adam, if I don't have focus on the
yeah.
game window, I can move my cursor around with the joypad. But when I try and select something, nothing happens until I get focus again. Wow.
Right. Priority 1 extract. You ready?
Playing in VR?
No. What?
Are we ready to go?
Yeah. I was looking at what the challenge cards were.
They're
You have to buy 'em.
challenges.
What are challenge cards? Actually, I'll enable it and see if it asks us to select them or something. Yeah, there's literally an ability I haven't used. Good.
What is that?
Clear the room.
Well, we
Gives us increased damage on everything. Oh, select challenge card. No card own. Okay, good.
Lieutenant Ko will bring our dropship into one of the refinery hangars.
Why
Escort
do
Honecker
you-
down to us for pickup. His safety's on you.
See, I like your purple hair, Adam, but tactical beanie.
Yeah, that'll keep the acid off you.
It's waterproof.
You look like a fucking tramp.
I'm going down.
Tactical beanie.
I don't know if you heard the little drop pilot. And she goes, "No, I'm not going to do a barrel roll."
Ball sport.
Yeah, so Tad, you've now bought a Switch, so you have to be aware almost everything's available for the Switch, but you have to pay what is known as the Switch tax, which means it costs
It's so expensive.
20 or 30 quid more than there for the privilege of being able to take it outside of your house. Yeah.
I have bought probably about 3 AAA games on the Switch because it's just so expensive, and they've all been Nintendo Switch only ones. Or Nintendo only games.
Have you seen the price of like the current crop of games? I was looking at Borderlands.
No.
It's just eye-watering.
Was it like 80 quid or something?
Yeah, like 90. I think it's 95 quid for the say the good version, but it's just like, oh my word.
I can't aim for shit, but I can shoot.
I mean, I'm going with the Game Pass approach. I mean, there are a few games I just will buy outright, but so much is on Game Pass. I mean, I'd never have paid money for this. Not the reviews were not. This is amazing, but it's all right.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. To be honest, I'm enjoying this game because we're playing it. I wouldn't enjoy it on my own.
Oh, with randoms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you done?
From the sides.
Sides. Brilliant.
Sir. Made it yet? This gun's too well. It is casual, but if it's this powerful, I don't know why you'd use another one.
I would love to have seen the ability for a 4th player to play this, and they're dealing with the radar. That'd be so awesome. I think Natural Selection had something a bit like that.
Oh,
Pox,
Natural
I'd say.
Selection. Yeah. That would, Natural Selection has a commander mode. Your
Yeah.
commander. But yeah, I did love that in Natural Selection.
Yeah.
I was terrible at it.
Because
But when you've got a good commander, it's amazing.
asymmetrical PvP is sometimes good, but usually not. Asymmetrical PvE or co-op is amazing as a rule. You know that we're playing that bridge crew
There was a game.
things like that.
Is there not a game that did that? Like, was there
Renegade.
not like an Alien or not Alien or something? I can't remember. Was it a
Renegade.
Valve game or something?
Renegade.
No,
Renegade.
Renegade had it, but it's different. It wasn't called Renegade. It's not the one I'm thinking
The one
of.
you're thinking of would be Savage.
No.
Savage have it?
I swear it was a Valve game, or at least a game that was made by a company and then Valve bought the company or something and then released it. And it was kind of like a game where you fight aliens as like top-down.
Alien Swarm.
Alien Swarm.
Yeah, but that doesn't have a commander. But it'd be cool if it
Okay.
did. I mean, even like SnowRunner could be quite good if you imagine in SnowRunner if you take the map away from all the players,
Yeah.
and one person gets the map but can't drive trucks, so he sits there helping everybody else through the thing. I mean, that'd be awesome. That sort of like we've got an AI, a pre-scripted AI lady here. Basically, it's a person.
Well, what happens when that guy's a massive troll?
Well, we wouldn't
What
want you to
happens
do it.
when all 3 people are stuck and he's just there on his own? You know what? That's that gun out of ammo.
Yeah, this gun, unfortunately, this sight has the problem that I'm zoomed a little bit far. Wow, I just kicked an alien to death. That's a very bad idea, sir.
Kick it.
Yeah, click the right stick, or whatever the melee button is. Yeah, Tad, I said I would have a look, and we'll do modded Live for Speed on Sunday.
Okay.
Like,
That means I
ridiculous.
need to get season 3.
Yeah. I want to drive around in buses. And I want to do double-decker buses as well. I think that'd
They'll
be-
have
yeah.
Wreckfest.
Yes.
On again with enthusiasm.
Well, the problem with Wreckfest is Wreckfest broke the game, and they didn't fix it for about 2 months. I think it's fixed now, but I'm not sure. Like they literally broke the multiplayer, and went, don't use a dedicated server, it will leak, and don't play games hosted because they'll just crash. Like, what, you shipped this patch because it had the Carmageddon timed exclusive in it.
Hit the backup generator, far into the room.
Okay, I'm popping down a medkit healy thing here, and I will then replenish my...
Awesome. I'm getting ammo so I can use the real gun. I'm going to click these boxes first.
I think it might only apply when I pick up a medkit. I'm not sure. Yeah, Cinder rounds are they're under your.
Did you get the medkit here?
I did. I've got as many medkits as I can currently do. Okay.
Okay.
Let us know when you're ready. If you've got a turret, stick it down.
I can stick down the turret as well.
Yeah.
I think we are good to go.
Okay.
Stick down a turret. Wait, can I put a turret? Yes.
Another one.
Let me know when.
Are we sitting here for a minute?
For a few seconds. Yeah, because we're going to press a button and they're going to come to us.
Okay. Copy
Put
inside.
down mines. One sec.
Yeah,
Why don't you get Hanukkah to walk over the mine?
No, don't do that. It's on
Why?
our side. Imagine that if you just blew the NPC's legs off.
Yeah. Well,
Because we need him. Because
You're only supposed
if
to
you-
take the bloody doors off.
If you take
so
his legs off,
so it's fine.
if you take his legs off, you can carry him the rest of the way. I'm not carrying him for you. I know he's heavy. Should have left him at home.
Right, that should be it. Go, go.
Wow, I started to do the activate and it just went, cannot reload, because I pressed the X to do it. I'm like, yeah, okay, but...
Then I have to get through my turrets and my mines first. And there you go. There's one. Another one.
It seems a bit weird this is a cover shooter when we're fighting stuff that doesn't have any ranged attacks.
Some that do.
Not really, though.
Biffers.
Yeah, but like one type
Oh
does.
dear. It can't shoot down because it
A red one.
jumpy red one.
Prowler. Oh wow, that's a fast moving red one. But
Thank you.
I guess it's time to activate my special.
oh yeah, I should probably do that
Special.
too. Have
Yeah,
one.
that thing.
Let's stack them.
Mine. Mine too.
That turret's rubbish. Pop, 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 pop.
You love this character, you don't need to aim. It's like having super duper auto aim.
What's the drawback? That's your ammo quickly?
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, it does go through ammo quickly, but
I don't think you should be allowed to run. I think that'd be a good sort of balancer. Like, you know, like the
Wait
heavy.
for me. Yeah. Running around yelling, push little cart! Yeah, but luckily there's a refill ammo station here.
Oh, who touched Sasha? Who touched my gun?
Medic!
How much?
Cry
So
some
fire in
more.
a second.
Cry some more! What else did he say? Something about his sandwich.
Must push tiny cart.
There's definitely something about his sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
I used to, whenever he uses it, it's just funny. It's just hop, hop, hop,
Okay.
hop,
Let's go.
The turret's with us. Probably should have grabbed ammo.
I did.
I did.
Oh, yes, I did too. Mm-hmm. Oh,
Right, how did... these monitor screens don't have any light on them. Like, there's CRTs that don't light up. That's a pretty bad CRT.
I can see. I do that.
Wrong button. Just dive through. I meant to crouch. My character went, "Hooray!" That's what more of that shit. That little thing falling from the ceilings. You think it's a bad guy?
Oh, he's a big boy.
I'd like to play to at least I get a flamethrower.
Let's find out when Advance Wars actually comes out.
It's all friends coming up the pipes. That sounds painful.
Oh yeah.
There's a healing area thing here, but
Pick up. Oh, wait.
Wait, so you're just blapping xenomorphs left and right?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
They made the whole isolation game one xenomorph that's terrifying.
It's not. That game was so overrated. I played it, and it was about, I don't know, half an hour of wandering around and listening to audio logs. Then I saw the xenomorph the first time, and it killed me, and I went, oh, fuck this. I didn't shut the door quickly enough. I was like, yeah, I'm just dumb.
Are you meant to be going somewhere? 'Cause I'm getting low ammo.
Bit on the right. I want a ping as well.
Every game needs a ping.
Every game needs a ping.
Every multiplayer game needs a ping.
You can get Sega Genesis stuff on the Switch.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
It's like, yeah, Sega lost, but they didn't lose that hard, guys, bro. That's so mean.
For the British viewers, he means the Sega Mega Drive, of course.
Sega.
The Mega Drive is an awesome name for a console, and Genesis is rubbish. Especially considering it doesn't even work as a like it's the second console
It was the
they
80s.
did. Yeah, but it's the second console they did. Max and tell us what the second book is in the Bible, but that would make more sense. What was the second book of the Bible, Max?
Exodus.
Exodus. I was going to say that, but then I thought I was wrong. That would have been my guess. Yeah, if they call it the Sega Exodus, that's a terrible name for a console as well, actually, thinking about it.
Oh, Exodus means
Yeah, that's
giant
awful.
like,
Leaving.
move.
Yeah.
Leaving. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I know that. Oh.
Yes, because there's a nightclub in Cornwall and they called themselves Exodus. I'm like, none of you have any clue what this word means, do you? You just thought it sounded like a cool word.
Yeah. Ammo box here, by the way, guys. I can't ping it because it doesn't give me a ping.
It's obvious I was never much of a Nintendo person. They had a game called Scat. Oh my god.
Really?
Special Cybernetic Attack Team. Oh my god.
To be fair, scat as a sex thing, that's pretty recent. That like in
Yeah.
the 80s,
Yeah, I think so
that's not
too.
something would have.
Scatman was a song that came out.
Yeah.
Catman John.
Listen to that song with a
Oh,
giggling
CD.
on the side. I was like,
Oh my god, there's a lot there. There's a lot there.
it's a good song though, but you're like,
I'm the Scatman John.
I'm the scat man. Oh, well, keep it to yourself, mate.
yep. And we're getting DMCA'd now. It's gonna be great.
No cipher present. No. Is there another?
Okay, guys, got hacking robots.
Oh, fuck.
Sending you the door code.
YouTube.
Sound friendly.
There's no possible way in hell I can handle a 1080p stream. Why do you do that?
It's like for you. So I'm on a fast internet connection, and it goes also 144p. I'm like, no, why would you think that? So yeah, YouTube's not very good at that.
Well, it bumps itself up. Especially when I'm trying to deal with Nintendo's nonsensical BSery.
Oh, let me hear you guys. Just notice how low your health is.
Does it give you icons? Yeah, it does. Sorta. Up more on the side of the screen.
If I have a complaint, there's a few too many lock yourself in the rooms and just have waves of Xenos until it's time to move on. Like, that's happening quite a lot. Like, computer lady, hack the fucking door now, not wait for the aliens to spawn.
What? But it was...
Did you not see it?
It was lying on the floor. I thought it was dead.
Lying on the floor, you shoot it.
That's where sorting out the mobs on the
disappear
thing. Drown them.
I don't think you can drown an alien. In fact, there was a bit in Alien 3 where it's shown not... Because they can survive in space.
Incoming.
Oh, lots incoming. So that's cool. Seeing them... They're not quite... Well, we are in casual, I suppose. I want to see them sprinting down the corridor a lot faster than that, aren't they?
Hey, there's a charging station here, by the way.
The what?
Cool, I can plug my car in.
I'll plug your car in here, look, it's a special charging place and everything, look.
That's not robots.
Why don't I pick the guns up after if you put them down?
What guns?
The little tent turrets.
Because they're knackered. They need servicing. They're not field serviceable.
Wow.
Fair, we are Marines. We are on a mission. We're not. I have to. I'm not. Visually, it does feel a bit last gen. It's good. It's pretty good, but it does feel like it's been superseded by better games. Right, Malcolm, get the fuck back here. Wait up.
There's a Saints Row you can get on the Switch. What?
Yep.
Saints Row 4 remastered.
Old though.
Oh, there's a new remastered one. I think that's coming to Game Pass as well, actually. The remastered.
Did you actually finish 4? Because I played 3 all the way through a couple of times. I think we played it on live together. Did we not?
I think we played 4 on live. But yeah, I think you could be right, actually.
No, I think it was Saints Row the third. It's the first one I played, and that was the one on live.
4 was not as good as 3 because you were too powerful.
Yeah,
like, you could stop. You could
you're
fly.
basically a god, right?
Yeah, you fly. You're super strength. You can sprint up buildings. You like there's no progression here.
Yeah, I played like a little bit of it. The best bit about that game that I actually saw was when you're in the dream state and you're just waltzing around the kitchen, listening to old like music. It's great.
Ooh, cryo grid. What's the cryo grid?
Does it not have flavor text?
There's damages and briefly slows nearby foes for 6 seconds after an effect persists for a short time after the foe leaves the field. So it's like a damaging field.
Does it actually say foe?
Yes.
It's very Okay. Do we have to press a button?
I'll put some sentries down. Oh, you got sentries down. Cool.
Oh yeah, the button.
I'll pop my heal aura down there. It's got 600 left.
I'm sealing the HVAC ducts.
Oh.
Yep.
Prado.
The engineer gets well pissed when you do that.
Alright, here we go. It's a big room. This'll take time. Right on time. Here come the bugs.
Right on time.
Come the bugs.
Right on time. Do you see that?
What?
Bloody hell, they explode and just shoot up onto the ceilings. side. Handle it.
No one gets that anymore. It's an old meme.
What?
I know. Blah blah blah. Left side, handle it. You're like, what?
Aliens, left side, handle it. Many aliens.
I never really understood what they said.
That's a Warcraft. That was a
Left
Warcraft
side,
thing.
handle it.
Yeah, I know, but I thought they were saying handle it or something, not handle it.
Many whelps,
I thought
left
German or
side.
something.
Yeah, many whelps, left side, handle it. You have died because you didn't know what the fuck to do. The best thing about that is it got into such meme culture, and I could just send it to my guild going, just watch this video. You know, like a nice flash version of the video, just going, it's great because it was just basically a tutorial on how to do it.
Get out of the fucking fire. Why are all the mages dead? I was in that for years. I need to rewatch that.
They
Great.
delayed the launch of Advance Wars.
Wow.
How do you pressurize the hydraulic? Are they telling us to do that?
Press the what side? Big guy on the right.
They're telling us to pressurize the hydraulics.
Well, why can't the scientist guy not do it?
Yeah. Let's use the well. Oh. I'll go get it.
I don't. Okay. Oh no, you have to go underneath.
Underneath?
Yeah. There's a slope.
Alright.
Yeah, you got it.
I got it. Button? Alright.
Red one.
What?
Oh, ammo. Quiet.
So when I pick up a health kit, I get 750 points on my auto heal, but I only get it when I pick up the health kit, and I can't waste health kit, so I have to heal myself a bit. It's a bit of an odd system. I want to be able to pick up med kits I can't carry just to boost my station.
He's got there, apparently.
Up.
No way.
Staircase on the left. Max behind you.
Above
I'm
there.
releasing the safety locks. Oh no. Hang on, I'm trying to reload.
Point down another heal area heal, sorry.
I should get Tetris 99 for the Switch.
Reviving Max.
Everybody gets one, right? I'll get those bastards.
I can say still. You can. You will.
I can't. He was diving at me.
No,
Have some rockets.
and you just stay still so I can heal you.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm moving.
Yeah, that's what I do. Is I can heal somebody else, then grab another med kit, and that then boosts my area heal.
Really see, yeah.
Other area heal down.
Where are you rocking to? It said let's rock, but I don't see a marker anywhere.
There's blatantly a bad guy stuck underground right now. I can hear it.
Oh.
There we go.
I need. Did you hear what she just said?
I hear you up here on pipeline.
I need you up this pipeline.
Maybe.
Yeah, there was another alien under the ground, just stuck.
I only killed like 2 or 3. An effective
Because
boost.
reasons.
Yeah, because we need
Probably
to find.
push you out the airlock.
Well, just okay. Oh. Heading back to the dropship now. Oh, lots of big ones. Running down the middle. Please fire bullets back at me.
What she said?
They're firing. Oh no, it's got me. I need to reload. Go away.
Oh my god, I got 1 health point. My healing got interrupted.
No.
I'm moving towards you, Max.
Oh no. I'm down.
Well, we suck because we're on casual. Max, I'm heading towards you. Other way, other way, other way. Okay.
What's supposed to do?
Res me.
Oh, sorry. I was too busy trying to kill all the bad things.
That's okay. Wow, that got quite a little bit intense towards the end.
Hmm. All backed up, yay.
Midnight.
Nice, he's young.
Just kind of waltz into your area.
They just walk around and just go, hello! Like,
Hello.
Yeah,
They're
I,
here to
Four
sell you
big
freaking
guys.
I
car
really-
insurance.
I actually did rather like that. I thought that was actually rather good.
Yeah,
I would
enjoyed.
prefer less, more powerful bad guys. I think it's a little bit cannon foddery, but we did just get our asses whooped, so I don't actually complain too much.
No.
Yeah,
I just leveled up, so what does that mean in
you
real
get
world terms?
more things.
I get more things. Right. And what do you mean more things?
They're low. If you look at your
No,
loadout,
it doesn't
there's-
say I've got. It doesn't say I've got to like next level Demolisher. It says I'm still level 1. Even though at top I just leveled up.
That's your level 2, but your Demolisher this is level 1.
Oh, I see. Are these the special points for special people things?
There are various different points.
Special
Yeah, I wonder
stock.
how I can sell
No,
things
sorry.
because I've got like 1 turret on me and 1 vulnerability assessment drone. Oh, I have a challenge card. 1.5 times experience, but no consumables.
Oh my god, there's a sniper rifle in this game.
Not sure how useful that will be.
Against the big guys, probably quite.
They're quite quick.
Nah.
Big bullet into them.
Yeah, just.
Look, tell her
Go
it
the
takes
Jacobs
us a
route.
while to ferment.
Do it.
Herrera didn't send you, did she? Right. Well, for the record, we're making, if anyone asks, you didn't get it from me.
Cool. I do
I'm
think
also
I'm going to stop there, though.
Yeah, no, I have got quite a lot of time coming up. Quite a lot of stuff coming over the next few days. But yeah, I think
It's not all snarking at Jay.
No. I think that's pretty good. That's better than I was expecting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regulations require me to state that the battalion.
Wow, do you need a lot of requisition points to unlock more guns? Blimey.
Oh, yeah.
I assume you earn more later as you progress, and we're playing on the easiest mode. So again, it might be worth, for example, playing the first level again on the next difficulty up because we know it's easy, and then we can unlock more things.
Well, I don't know. Do we get more weapons from doing that, or do we get them in the kit in the boxes only?
I assume you get more requisition points.
You get moolah.
Moolah.
Like the minigun is 9,600 requisition points, and I have 160.
Is that it? I've got 1,440.
I think you get some when you level. Yeah, I'm like 2 pixels away from leveling up to level 2 Doctor.
Yeah, me too. Well, not
Is it
Doctor
a
Optimus.
riot gun? What's a riot gun? Is it a shotgun or something? Shotgun, automatic shotgun. Okay. There's a flamethrower.
That's
I think I'll go for the sniper rifle.
you have it
Sniper
flamethrower.
Mm-hmm.
It does okay, so it does 918 damage.
Shit.
What, the flamethrower?
Sniper rifle.
Oh, that's well. My
Does extra
my
weak point
pulse
damage as
rifle,
well.
for example, does 92 damage. What's the fire rate? And fires 12 bullets per second. Fire rate 12. It doesn't fire 12 bullets per second, is it?
Yeah, I don't understand what that is because mine's the sniper rifle's fire rate is 1. Reload time 1.2, so 1 bullet every 1.2 seconds.
Anyway, I am off to bed, and none of you are invited. I will see you tomorrow. We don't have a plan for tomorrow, so we can always just come up with something. And we will be trying out some of the probably starting with the sillier modded cars in Live for Speed and see how that goes. So that's the plan.
Oh yeah, season 3. Need to pull that up.
I'll see you